All right, let's try take 2. Thanks a lot, Matt, for ending the stream for us.
Don't worry, Matt. You did the right thing, dude, by canceling that out.
Matt, you're canceled. I'm removing you from StreamYard. Now you're all good, dude. We've all had StreamYard troubles before and hit the wrong button. Especially Sem's Nerd. Every time he goes to leave the stream, he always ends up canceling it by accident.
Dude, I love whenever we get off streams, everyone kind of does the whole like, all right, bye everyone live, see you later, and then like close it out, and then maybe spend a couple minutes just doing the hey man that was fun, or like let's you do like a little after show chit chat for about 5 minutes, and then like everyone kind of bounces slowly. But there's a few people who are like gone immediately. I'm just like, oh dang, dude, they didn't even say bye.
They leave as it ends. Yeah.
Yeah, and I love it. It's hilarious to me.
Yeah.
I gotta start doing it. I'll start doing it myself.
Do it to your own streams.
Let me see this. Can you guys see this? No. Just
Oh, yeah,
hands, right?
Make it big, dude.
I don't think you can.
Show us the UFOs that are down there right now, dude. Have you seen any? We talked about this, right?
Oh, I remember that. No, but you know what? We do have the planes that leave from the airport that take everyone to Area 51.
Hell yeah!
Like all the workers and shit.
Take me there, dude. Take me
All
there.
of these grips were perfect except one. The adhesive was bad on it, so I might have to redo that one. But
That's it.
Yeah, finally we got something going here with fingerprints and everything. But there's grips, so there we go. Now I just gotta do the other buttons.
Hell yeah, dude! Good job.
It'll be done. Yeah, see, grip just fell off. Damn it. Yeah, well, at least I have this tape because I really like this tape, so I'll just have to go get some more.
Is it like the 3M or whatever?
Yeah, 3M Automotive stuff.
It's pretty good stuff. Like the grips that all like the Corvette ones have or whatever. Those.
Yeah, I use it on
whatever you're saying, Benji.
Uh-oh. We lose Nerf Herder already?
He's gone, dude.
Yeah. You froze on a pretty interesting pose, though. There you are.
Look at him. Look at him.
Dude. I always freeze up, bro.
I always just throw a couple of pieces of that 3M tape in on my visors. That's all it really needs.
Yeah. Dude, I use the steel stick.
Zach will dig this
Stuff.
one.
Yeah, that's clean. Ooh.
Elvis.
Oh, yeah, the steel stick.
Couple.
I tried that.
Bunch it up. It's pretty hardcore once it cures. So like,
have you got a mix it? Is it a 2-part or is it just a single?
Yeah, it's a putty that you like literally pull out piece and roll it, and it's a 2-part stick basically. But
And
once
it
it's
has that exothermic reaction where it gets like really warm.
a little bit, it's not too like it's you know what I mean. Like it didn't feel crazy to me. Like it wasn't like a hot like a resin hot. You know what I mean? But like it warms up a little.
Have any of you guys used the Topaz software before?
Which is it?
Topaz software.
I don't think
Is that
so.
what you're showing us?
Yeah. So check this, right? So this is a photo I took, right? And we'll just zoom in like here. So that's at normal. That's at normal res. That's raw out of the camera. Right. So take that. But then I ran it through the Gigapixel software, which is this AI enhancer, and it took the resolution from like 45 meg to 200 megapixel. I'll go down here.
Whoa.
Dude, that is intense.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, no, I never mess with that. I don't even really edit my video or my pictures, man. All my glam shots are in camera, and I just load them.
Really?
Yeah, no, I do. At the bare minimum, sometimes some hilts, I might have it, a little underexposed, a little dark, just because of the nature of the hilt. Maybe I didn't light it to how I really like it, so I might put it in an editing software and just brighten the image up a little bit. But I don't do any editing to any of my glams. It's all in camera because I'm lazy.
You spend enough time on lighting, then you don't have to do anything.
I actually don't even really do that much lighting, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, like you have a underlit stand and stuff, like so. That really helps too.
Well, yeah, it's true. It has. I've hit it with some lights. Jeremy sent me a light with a diffuser, which was awesome of him. He had an extra one. He was like, "Yo, take it." And I've used it. I'm so lazy to bust out a bunch of stands and lights and set up a shoot that I just kind of like found a groove and all this.
Usually use like 6 strobes. With big soft boxes.
Yeah, those photo boxes, bro. Those are
Oh no, not
amazing.
the photo box. Like I've got a full studio set up upstairs with big parabolic reflectors and.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to have a spot set up specifically for it where I could just walk away when I'm done. But like, I usually have to tear everything back down and put it away, and I get so lazy about that shit. I don't want to bust it out.
Bro, it takes forever to set things up and then tear it back down. There's 2 of them.
Yeah.
Like literally all of my glam shots are right in there. That's it. That box.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I did start doing some pictures outside just because I was like, I've never done glam shots outside.
Which those
And
look dope, by the way.
Look good. Shitty camera too, man.
Too many reflections, I find, outside.
Yeah, I wait till that golden hour, dude, and I wait till shade. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All you can do, really. You can throw up a diffuser, you know what I mean? But again, dude, I've just like held my hat over the sun and been like, that'll do it. Like, yeah.
Sometimes you gotta do it, man. You gotta get those angles.
I've just under trees and shit. I shot so much like production stuff outside for like lawnmowers and home and garden stuff over the years that like you kind of learn how to do something real quick if you shoot outside a lot. I mean, Sean, you know what I'm talking about. Like with photography outside, you're just fighting the sun at all times. So like you just kind of learn how to like, I guess, problem solve it real quick.
Because you just need to have enough light so you can overpower the sun. That's all you need.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been doing with my outdoor work. It's just have so much bright strobe light that makes the sun sort of irrelevant.
Slap an ND filter on there, and the best.
Definitely a different look.
That's the fun part, though, man. I enjoy taking glam shots probably the most.
You take the feet
Always
pics
feels
there
really
too?
good.
You take your feet pics there too in the little box?
My display case, yeah, that's where I take my pictures. Wait, what'd you say?
He said your feet pic.
Oh, feet pics? I take those laying down, dude, and I make those babies go up in the air. You know what I mean? And then I get a canned mist air and I spray it, and then shine a flashlight through it to backlight it.
It hits it.
And then spread those piggies, dude. And then I curl them, and I get that little like, you know what I mean? I curl them, and I get that the long exposure pictures where my toes look like they're in a strobe light. Oh, dude, you just gotta play with it, you know.
I need those pics, dude.
Yes, you gotta pay for those ones, dude. I ain't just posting them. Send me a PayPal request, dude, for $200, dude. $100 a foot. I got you.
Putting in the subject. PayPal reads it like, what the hell?
Oh, dude. I was like, oh, there we go. That looks good.
All done. Except for this one grip that just came off again. God damn it.
Yo, did you clean it off with like some isopropyl or whatever?
Yeah, I've been spraying and wiping. But this grip, it was actually the first one I picked up, and the adhesive was already falling off of it. So I was like, I'll try another one, but all other 15 of them or whatever were great. Just this one's bad. So I got
rubber grips just suck.
Yeah. Real rubber grips are going to be a pain to.
There's
a
couple spots where I might have to get the X-Acto knife where there's just a little bit of the adhesive sticking out on the side, but like right there. But other than that, I mean, this is a pretty easy kit. Just
chrome's not good either for sticking things onto. It's like you're losing on both sides.
That's why I use the alcohol. I was worried about, like the tiniest little amount of oil from my fingers or something being on it.
I'm not sure what to do with the window I'm making, whether I do rubber grips or whether I go hard plastic, or if I do anodized aluminium grips. People like that on the Spinflex. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll do metal grips. But
aluminium.
Mandalorian music didn't pop in. There we go.
Oh, who do we lose? Oh, Chris. I was like, wait, who do we lose?
Where'd Chris go? Come back.
Carter,
Chris.
dude. If you don't calm down, Carter, I swear to God, bro. That's my witness.
So aggressive, man.
Sorry, Elvis. I'm sorry we have to keep kind of reining him in.
He's our friend, you know, so we feel responsible. You know?
It's one of those things, you know what I mean, where it's like he's not always like this. I swear, you know, like
We have to like
No, but I
explain
am.
beforehand.
he said, "But this is the real me."
This is the real me, dude.
God dang it!
He listens to that song from Eminem. He's like, I am whatever you say I am.
Got headphones on in his room.
It's just the way I am. Hell yeah, dude. What's up with you, Carter? What'd you do today, bro? I didn't even know how to talk to you today.
I worked all day and then I slept when I got home. I got home around like 6 or 7. I probably woke up like probably when Elvis first started to stream.
You took a fat ass nap, dude. I
Dude,
did.
I took a big nap. I took one
I
of
took
them.
a nap
Jesse's-
today, too, actually.
Jesse's been napping for 8 hours, dude. Probably right. How long?
Jesse is a nap, dude.
Jesse is.
Oops, my bad. R.I.P. Raise yours.
Jesse's got to sleep. He's
Nah,
getting
you
ready
did.
for Jesse's getting ready for our video call tomorrow.
Yeah.
Dude, I forget that my CFXs have gesture now. So I twisted it. It's all...
Bro, like the gestures are pretty hardcore on CFX. At least the settings that Steven sent me. Like if you just clash it and like it moves a little bit, it turns off. You have to like clash it from a certain angle. It's weird. It's
okay.
very sensitive.
I don't have that update just yet, I don't think.
Here, let me show you on the speeder. I got
That fucking picture, dude. Jesus.
dude. He hated that picture so much, man.
It's just so good, bro.
But yeah, the new update. Hold up. So it's really good. You know what I mean? So that works great. But yeah, dude, if you clash it just right, I say that now won't do it.
And now one day, yeah.
You know what? Just disregard what I said.
The update that I have, it doesn't matter how how fast you do it. It just matters if you do a full twist. So it's like,
Oh, yeah, this CFX, dude. Look at this. Look at that.
it's insane, dude.
It's super sensitive. This is Stevens.
Yeah, mine's not sensitive like that. I have to do like a full twist.
No, I won't do it. One thing I do like about that update, though, is the changing fonts. Was it?
Oh, how you can hit it? and
Yeah, you
it'll-
can literally just now you're on the next font
That's sick.
instead of holding it. Alright. Oh,
Did you do that one for somebody, or is that a personal one?
no, this is for Adam Frazier. He's had
Nice.
he's had this built for a long time. I didn't build it. I just did the chassis and install. It's pretty awesome though. It's a fully custom machine. I thought it was MHS and some other bits, but man, just simple little bullshit. 21700, big fat ass battery. Crazy.
Badass battery, dude.
I just sold my last installed Sabre again.
Say what?
Just sold my last installed Sabre again. I'm back to none.
You don't have any personal?
Nah, back to all statics again. I ended up with a few, and then I think
What did you have that was installed? I'm curious.
Just a couple of mine. So I had this Snips installed. I had a Kylo installed. Tuscan Slayer installed. I'm not counting all the LGT stuff that I've got sitting around here, but yeah, it's like decent stuff. I'm just going back to all statics again. It all sits in those display cases. I never turn it on. If I'm going to swing something around, I'll grab one of these LGTs that I've got in the store. Just turn that on.
I think I keep around probably like 20 to 25 installed. That's about it.
That's
The
all.
rest,
That's
the rest
it?
are all
No more?
projects. Nah, that's it.
That's 25. Yeah.
I mean,
Only,
it could be 30. It could be 30, dude. I lose them all the time. I lost one the other day. I was like, what happened to the save? It took me like 20 minutes to find this lightsaber. I was like, where is it?
Where I,
Just
oh, my
falls
black
out of your
number,
couch.
my black number, I can't find it. I just put it down somewhere. I don't know where it is.
Just misplaced it. Dude, it's under a pillow or something. Yeah, no, I mean,
Well, there it is.
I don't really
outside.
get rid of them.
In my box.
Wait, do you really have a black Malva?
No, no.
Okay, I was like, hold on.
You're like, wait a minute. Let's
Well,
turn on for a second.
I don't really get rid of mine when I install them, and I install mine for fun. I mean, it's fun for me. You know what I mean? So once it's done, I just kind of put it on display.
Here you go, boys. Let's see if you guys can see this.
Uh-oh.
Show me,
It's
dude. Show me.
The UFO or the
Oh,
tin?
I know right where you are,
The
dude.
UFO.
Show us the UFO.
I was born in that
bro.
parking lot, dude. Damn.
Let's see, Elvis.
That's
I
what's
took you
up,
right
bro.
over there. I took you right over
I
there.
remember.
You took him
Oh, I
Yeah,
took you.
right over there.
right over there,
And then
dude.
my
Right
and my
over
job
there,
is
bro.
over here. Give me a second. Let me see. Over there.
I had a beautiful view.
Man, I haven't been to Vegas in a long time. Oh, hold up. What the hell?
That
Hold
thing
on.
is wild looking.
Oh wow.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Is that a real deal? What's going on here?
No, this is called the Sexy Scorpion.
Sexy scorpion.
Sexy Scorpion.
Dude, I love the way he says that. Will you say that again?
Scorpion.
Sexy
sexy-
Scorpion.
Oh, I like that, dude. Carter, clip
So
that.
this was a run that I was going to do with Jawas, but not going into detail.
Yeah.
Several people got very upset.
Oh, dude, I know, right? People get real mad when you, like, I got a lot of. I mean,
It's not even the same thing. It's not even
Yeah.
the same. It's way different.
it's like
but
how
yeah,
many different. I don't know. Yeah.
but
There's a lot. There's.
You wouldn't believe the drama, like, and we
Oh, I
put
Everywhere in this community, bro.
$6,000 into making 2 of these prototypes.
Yeah.
And we had
Dude.
to abandon the project because of
The original, like,
let's say legal threats from people who have no standing.
yeah, bro, like when I did my my derelict, I did a 2.0 like scrap flex in a derelict style.
Yep.
And I got mad. People came at me, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Yo, I didn't know." I was like, "I'm not selling it. It's mine." You know what I mean?
With some of the people who came at you a rather large saber company.
No, it was a lot of just like people in the community who were just I mean, it was like it wasn't too bad because I was like, "Yo, I didn't know, my bad." And then I went to Brad and I was like, "Hey, is this cool?" Like, apparently, you know what I mean? And he was like, "Dude, as long as you're not selling my design, it's fine." I was like, "Cool, that's mine." But yeah, people were like, "You can't do that," and I was like, "Okay, well, I did." I did it for me, and like,
I did it though.
sorry, I didn't know I wasn't supposed to. But yeah, man.
Leon and I had a rather large company from the USA. Basically threatened us out of making it, and then it blew up really quick, and we just went, you know what, we'll just not
Yeah.
make it then.
It's not worth it. At the
Yeah,
end,
it's not.
There's a bit of politics in every corner of all this hobby that kind of like when you start to see it, you're like, no, I'm good. I don't need to be in
Yeah,
there.
there's a lot more than people would think, and it's like from a consumer standpoint, you'd never know. But when
Yeah.
you get into start making things, all this back channel, it's crap, and it's vicious. And I was like
Yeah, that's what kept me from a lot of years replicating and selling things. You know what I mean? I had some people who were like, why don't you like make your own and sell them and do all that stuff? And I'm like, there's a lot of like politics involved in it that I don't know anything about. So like,
we got into arguments about like IP ownership and the legal side around that, and like if you're working for a company and you design something, is it your IP or is it that company's IP? And if we get to that point, isn't this all Lucasfilm's IP anyway?
yeah, that's what I've always been confused about. I was like, hold up.
But then of course we've got some picking and choosing on who can make certain designs and stuff like that, which isn't. Yeah, we just gave up. We're like, right, we'll just do something different. As cool as it was, we'll do something different.
It ain't. Yeah, again, like it ain't worth it, man. Like just there's so many other sabers you can do. You know what I mean? Like it's to die on the hill like that is not necessary. I mean,
It was amusing that a certain green snake inspired lightsaber was announced 2 days after this drama happened. So,
and there's a couple. I mean, I've seen it. I've seen a lot of that whole like, hold on, well, why can't they do it? You know what I mean? Like I've seen that over the years, but
you know, it is what it is. We'll do something different, and we'll do something better.
Yeah, I mean that's innovation, man. That just creates more innovation. That's fine.
Bro, I was trying to rebrand and come back, you know, and be Brown Cobra, and then this asshole Blue Mamba came and sued me for all of my property, dude. So I have to stay Ravens now, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Brown Cobra, dude. It was a big thing. I was gonna do it, and
Yeah.
Blue Mamba ruined it all, dude.
Blue Mamba.
There's Green Python too.
I like Green Python. I follow Green Python, dude. He's legit.
Green Python's a good dude, though. Let's be real.
I do follow him. It popped up. I was like, wait, oh yeah, that's right. Green Python, dude, my favorite.
Carter, that looks clean, dude. You're making me
Did you
jealous, dude.
Did you put Jesse's new font on? It slaps, dude. Of course, you know.
I've got a heap of Jesse's fonts, and they just sit on a folder on my computer because I don't have any saves to put them on.
Say what?
I've got a heap of Jesse's fonts, and they just sit in my computer.
He just doesn't have a saber. He's got a.
Oh yeah. You know,
You know what? I can't program properly for shit. Like, I just don't bother. I don't try.
That's how I am too, bro. I know how to do it. I hate it.
I've been doing it more lately, and it's not that bad. But it's if you don't do it often, like if you're not doing it every other day, it's like, wait, how do I do this shit again? And it's still annoying.
So that's about where we get. I can put a font and I can change the color. But we start talking about blade styles and prop font. Nah.
See, I started messing with blade styles, and I've created my own. You know, I had to create my own for my accents, which is fun. I like creating the pixel codes. But I'm so basic as is. Even with CFX, like. I had a certain somebody who came after me because I don't know anything about CFX, and I was like, yeah, dude, like I never claimed to be like the CFX guru. Like, dude, I'm basic as shit, dude. Like, all I do is put on fonts and change a couple parameters.
I like from TXQ with that SM pixel, and I was like, this board does everything I want. I'm like, I can't change anything, but it does everything I want. Thanks.
Yeah.
Installed pixel for $60. Cool.
I just don't really need my lightsabers to do that much. Like, I like a certain flash on. I like a pulse. I like to active. You know what I mean? Like,
light flicker.
I like just act like the movies to me, and I'm good. But when people get like real crazy with the styles, I'm like, that's cool, you can do it, but I just would never put that on.
Yeah,
like
these install ones I had because I had Ollie at White Cloud install them for me because he did.
Ollie.
He did the chassis up for me. And he's like, "What fonts do you want?" And I said, "I want one font for that saber." I said, "I want no quotes. I want no music." I said, "I press the button. I want to turn on, turn off, and that's it." Like,
yeah,
right.
I got to a point where I liked some quotes on my Canon style ones, and then I got to the point where I really didn't want any boot up sounds or nothing. I just wanted it to turn on and do its thing. So like, you know, it changes. So
I do have a old Parks DV6, DV4, which I use with the beta cosplay. And it's just got one of Jesse's father fonts on it, and we took all the quotes out. I did put the quotes in my glove because I've got one of those gloves with the buttons in it, so you can press it to the speaker in the chest, so I can press those to play.
I've seen some of those, yeah.
But,
I mean,
other than that, I like to keep it simple.
Same here.
I'm not going to sit there and this isn't like, for me, they're not a showcase of how many damn fonts I can fit, how many different colors I can make this thing flash.
See, I got to the same with fonts too, man. I mean, I used to, like, I think my Scrap Tech had like 102 fonts on it at one point, because that's what I like. I demoed it with all my font demos. I just would load that on. I just would be like, all right, here's another font on here. And then after like a month or two, I was like damn near 200 fonts on this thing. And you're just pressing buttons, scrolling through. I'm like, this is obnoxious, man. I only do like maybe 6 fonts on a Saber now, 6 to 7, something like that. Just kind of mix it up. Unless it's well, I mean, like a Canon hilt. Like, this is all like Luke fonts, you know what I mean? Like, I got like 3 of Keenan's and 2 of Jesse's and 1 Genesis Custom Saber. You know what I mean? Like, I just kind of grabbed the like Luke fonts that I had, threw it on there, and call it a day. So I don't need Kylo on here and like, you know, like I don't need a ton of stuff on this hilt. So like, that's what's kind of made my Profi programming pretty simple. Is like, I only do like 5 presets at the most. And just boom, boom. Copy, paste them all, and then just change colors on the fly if I want to have a different color. But yeah, man, people get real crazy. I'm like, that's just not my wheelhouse, dude. I go like it's cool, but like if the light's doing all these crazy things and it takes like 10 minutes for the blade to light up, I'm like, that's not me. I'm just
There's
out.
some of those on those TXQ boards. It like goes, looks like Tetris. It goes
Yeah.
down and up and
Oh,
down.
the
and
locking one. It starts and it comes down and builds up. Yeah, I'm not sure.
down. I'm like, why? Why is it? I guess for other props though, you could probably put that in there and it would look really cool.
Oh yeah, dude, you could do a lot of cool. Like I think that's one thing that I would use Profi more in like other props than just lightsabers. Like the
There's
Tron disc. You saw somebody do the Tron disc with Profi board.
There's a cosplayer. There's a big cosplayer in my state. His name's Cerebin, and he does a lot of stuff. And he's got a big alien gun.
Nice.
Profi, and it's got ammo shot counter, all built in through Profi, all counts down on OLED screen. Bang.
Yeah.
and it counts
Are you talking
ammo.
about Chrome Aliens, the M1A141 pulse rifle one?
Oh. Yeah.
The movie Aliens, like the Ripley, like the actual, like the green one. You know what I'm talking about? The counter on the
big,
side.
big black thing. It's like that big.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
But yeah, and then you've actually got to like reload it, and it will reset. And this is all through Profi. I'm like, how do you do this? So just custom program. I was like, right, all right then.
Well, I'm doing a Profi for Jesse's blaster, and I'm like literally just gonna do. I'm probably gonna do one accent strip inside it, just to have a little extra flair, and then have like one light stop. But I'm basically just gonna wire it up, and I'm gonna go to like Brian Connor and be like, "Oh, dude, help me out, dude. Give me a code." Like,
it's a shame we didn't get any more like that Blaster FX board. Like it would have been cool to get something new. Like it'd be like this big.
Dude,
you only need like 5 pads on it.
We got the blaster cores, Jesse and I, and then like once we were looking into it, it's like segmented. It's not. It doesn't like. I don't think it works off of NeoPixel strips and stuff. So you have to like independently wire up NeoPixel or
Yeah, we need a modern version of it because I think it came out in like 2019, didn't it? It hasn't changed.
The blaster core was around maybe a little before that, I think. Because I want to say it was around when I first started. Because I remember always seeing it. It's just never in stock. I don't think. Yeah, so dude, it's big. It's big, dude. Look at this thing.
It's huge.
It's massive. Like here, let's put a CFX next to it. You know what I mean?
Holy shit,
dude, that could be a quarter of the size.
That's a CFX compared to it. Here's a Profi.
You got like an MB there? Because
say what?
You got like a Nano Biscotti V3 or V4? Because
I do have a Nano Biscotti. Actually, I could reach and grab. There's a Profi board. This is V1, but they're the same size. But that's a Profi compared to the blaster core. And then, dude, I do have a Nano. I didn't know I got a Nano over here. What's really funny is I got a Prism V4 in my hands right now, and it's the closest thing to the blaster core. Look at this thing. That's a Prism. Wow. This is a Prism V4, and this is a blaster core. They're almost the same size.
That's crazy.
I use this Prism V4 to test speakers and switches and shit.
They don't do it in those blaster cores. They don't do anything. Or the function.
Yeah, I was looking at the manual and I was like, dude, I think a Profi is just a better choice all around. You know what I mean? Here we go, dude. The Nano Biscotti version 3 compared to the blaster core.
Wow.
See, why couldn't the blaster core be that big?
And it wouldn't need much, dude. It just needs an LED driver and 2 switches, power source,
and a little lamp, and a small lamp. I reckon you probably like maybe 8.
It looks like everything's spaced out on the board too. Like it doesn't look like it needs to be that big.
They were all like that.
Are you guys ready for the real holy grail that I got here, dude? The Grail. I had to pull this out of I did a swap reinstall build on an MHS Saber like a year ago. This is the Petite Crouton version 1, I think. No, Petite Crouton, dude.
That's really a thing? Wow.
This soundboard and install is older than Carter, dude. You know what I mean? Like this thing, he looks straight up. Bro, it had 3 I think it had 3 fonts like 6 swings, 6 flash on clash.
Was there a
blasts.
it wasn't in a chassis, was it? Would have just been jammed in.
Bro, it was like taped to a battery, crammed into a MHS part. Yeah, dude, it was pretty brutal, man. I had to tear all of it down. I mean, it's a cool saber. I rebuilt it, and I did a whole new like top to bottom, rebuilt its crystal chamber, and I was like, yo, can I keep this for like just for like relic's sake? You know what I mean? Like, look at these advils on the board, dude. Like, what the hell is that shit? This is like the size of an advil. These are resistors.
Dude, that's a current Ultra Sabres board.
No, we won't go into that because.
Dude, didn't they go? Are they going Profi?
No, they ripped it off. They made their own board and ripped off the Profi OS.
Okay, good luck.
Yeah,
Dude.
they've called it Ultra Profi, the most advanced Profi ever.
That's great, dude.
Oh, it took you about 6 years, dude. Jesus.
But there's some talk because they've breached the contract of that that open source license by going ripping it off and then commercializing and selling it.
What a dirty company, dude. What a
For
dirty
reals.
company, man.
I'll try and find it, but it was like, yeah, Ultra Profi, the most high-tech Profi ever.
Bro, I got some Nano Biscottis up in this bitch.
The boldness of them claiming that on their boards always. It's like, what
Yeah,
research
but-
are you compiling?
It's still
Bro, they-
the website, the banner still says the most advanced lightsabers, like stuff like
Bro,
that.
yeah, when Smooth Swing came out and CFX and Profi and dude, all these boards, and he was still being like the best soundboard on the market, the Emerald Driver. I was like, dude,
No. He upgraded to the Diamond Driver.
or whatever, the Diamond Pile Driver, dude. It didn't do
The
shit.
diamond, dude.
Didn't do
Yeah.
shit.
And then
Yeah,
they need to
Perfect.
label something turbo, ultra
Wiggle.
profi with turbo mode.
Dude.
Yeah, man, they used to be very respectable. It's kind of crazy to think about, man. They used to be like, this was almost what? Okay, so I'm like 8 years in the hobby now, and back then they were like they were the LGT of their time. If that makes sense.
Well, they
'Cause
were.
I mean, like,
they were them and Saberforge. Like they were very.
yeah,
similar.
them and Saberforge, they were like, that's all. And Vader's Vault was that one that was like, you know, that's where everyone
The
was like,
highest
I'm going to
tier.
wait, yeah. And then Saberforge, everyone liked Saberforge okay, but it was like you get like 6 months to a year for your saber, and then Ultra Sabers you get yours in like a week. So everyone was like snagging Ultra Sabers. But
How long does it take?
again,
to
this
get
was
one? How long does it take to
Say
get one
what?
from the other company you mentioned?
which one? Saberforge,
The third one you just mentioned. The other one.
Vader's Vault.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Vader's. I've never ordered from Vader's Vault back in the day because of that
Same.
wait. I was like, I'll just get an MHS saber and build it myself and have an installer do it for me. You know what I mean? Like, I never went the Ultra Sabers route. I bought Saberforge off eBay. You know what I mean? Like, I'd find empty hilts off eBay and be like, yoink! I don't gotta wait 6 months. I get it in 5 days. So that's how I
Here
did
we
it.
go. Each saber
But-
is now available with our Ultra Profi soundboard, giving you complete mastery of every inch of the blade color.
That is nuts, dude.
Advanced, dude. But yeah, it was, what was it, like 6 months to a year for Saberforge and Vader's Vault? 18 weeks? I don't know. I don't know.
Saberforge just dropped right down now because a lot of
Yeah,
their
they've
stuff-
gotten better apparently.
a lot of their stuff's coming
They-
from LGT now, so or TXQ one of them.
Dude, I remember when they started using chassis, I was like, holy.
I mean,
Yo,
it's
so-
a lot of the community now doesn't realize that only 4 years ago, if you were really premium, your chassis was a couple of threaded rods with some acrylic bits. That was
Yeah.
a premium chassis.
It was a different time, dude. It was a
3D
different
printing
time.
wasn't a thing. Yeah, we didn't all have 3D printers. And if
Dude,
you-
yeah, chassis discs and PVC chassis and shit. Yeah.
Carter, was
I
that
have-
last font like moaning? Was that why you were making that face? Oh, you'll get to that font. Miss Soto's on that lightsaber.
Oh my god, dude, I always forget about that font.
I know it is. I always made that face because it's his second sister, but it's green.
I don't know. I don't know.
And
why.
then there's art director not found as well.
here we go. I've got the punch.
Yeah.
What do you
see
want on
that.
this dude? Because there's a lot of stuff on here.
I want to clear a lot of that off. Like, I just want to
Alright.
start fresh. That's what I'm saying. There's too much on there.
There's way too
Here we
much
go.
on here.
Here's their new banner.
There's a
We
lot
didn't
on here
just-
too.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
Jesus.
Wait, what were you saying, Sean?
Yep. Here's the big banner they've got. And I'll demonstrate the apostrophes. We didn't just get Profi. We wanted to improve the saber tech while contributing to the community of lightsaber lovers and enthusiasts.
Doesn't everyone?
Improve the product. Dude, what? We made it better. Come on, man. Oh, that's some door-to-door salesman shit right there, dude. Pyramid ass scheme shit.
Yeah.
They lost
Nick Carter.
They lost a lot.
They were stop all of a sudden.
What are you doing over there, Carter?
Now he's playing with Minnesota.
He's looking at all the fonts that are on that saber.
Minnesota is gonna be a purple blade.
Yep, it is purple.
Dude, but Ultra Sabers, they got some serious heat once like some employees were doing a Reddit like what's it really like working there, and that's when the whole company like took a hit, in my opinion. Like there was a lot of people who were like, "Whoop, boycott them."
In America, you've got that employment where you can rate an employer. There's a website that you have in USA where like employees can go on there, or previous employees, and leave a
Glassdoor
to work for someone.
Yeah,
and the heap of them went on there too. And there were some absolute juicy reviews, like we weren't allowed to have breaks. You know, if we need to go to the toilet, they'd dock out pay.
Yeah, if you had a problem,
and it broke down in the middle of nowhere, and just left them stranded.
Holy shit!
Yeah, the best one was holding a gun to an employee's head. That was the best one. That one's well documented. That was crazy.
Yeah, man. He went off the rails. It's nuts to hear that kind of shit, because it's like, dang. And he made a lot of money, man. So he don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like,
well, check out his Facebook with his mansion and his Ferraris and all that sort of stuff. And he actually put a reel out the other day. It's just like, you guys talk shit about me all you want, but I just picked up my new Ferrari, and I'll be spins on, and it's like, all right.
You know how shady they are? Because when I first started, that's pretty much the company I was buying from to start with, you know. And I remember one time I was waiting a really long time for something I bought from them, and I had reached out several times, whatever. Then there was the scandal of they lost all of their emails and they had no communication with anybody. So that was obviously super sketch. Then finally, after waiting, I think like 6 months, they emailed me back and said, "Hey, just so you know, we just found out we're out of stock of the lightsaber you've been waiting for this whole time. You could either wait a considerable more amount of time, or let's just say you're going for an Ahsoka hilt. We have this Luke hilt. We'll swap for instead."
He said, "Hey, dude, would you mind a little miniature baseball bat? Because we got plenty of those."
Yeah, dude.
We can just throw that in there for dude. Have you ever? I went to I did a lot of conventions. I filmed a lot of conventions back in the day, and they were always at them. You know what I mean? And their booths were crazy, and everyone was like, "Oh, these sabers are insane." And I always had to walk by and be like the simpletons. You know what I mean? Like everyone was having like a great time. I didn't really like step on anyone's parade, but like, dude, the hot glue you could smell from aisles away. Like I could find them by like, I think Ultra Sabers booths around here just from the hot glue smell. But yeah, you'd see it, and like I'd go and pick them up and look at them, and dude, like they were like the size of my forearm, and I was just like, nope, you know, like testing them out, and I was like, bro, they're massive, man. They always have been. But
one positive
that Ghost. What is the one where the Ahsoka ones he made that they made, dude? There's this one video of this girl doing like a saber flow with it, and she straight up, because she's smaller, it looks like she's got a baseball bat, dude. It's like the length of her full arm.
They're humongous. Like, I mean, they're massive, dude.
Those ones were the biggest ones that they made. I don't know.
I wonder if they'll get smaller with the new Profi.
Well, I will say that the one that I think the Prophecy, I have one because I made it for a gift for my niece, which I actually need to repair. It's not a bad size. Here, I'll get it.
That picture, bro. I had a funny moment happen earlier. We were at the mall, and I was just at like a local comic/figure shop, and we were walking, and all of a sudden I see two sabers, and they're like on stands, and they're like for display. And I'm all, those are not like force effects. You could tell, So I look at the blade and I'm like, oh yeah, those are NeoPixel. And I'm like, they're LGT, clearly you could tell. And they have them listed for like ridiculous pricing. So I asked the guy, I'm like, hey, can you tell me a little bit about, like, I was acting kind of like I didn't know, like, can you tell me a little bit about these? He's like, oh yeah, man, these are like custom, like they're great. They're from this company. I forgot which one he said. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah. And then he's like, yeah, so it was the ESB Graflex from LGT. And I mean, it was covered in fingerprints because it's all chromy. It was disgusting. And then there was a OB, like episode 4 one. And I asked him, I was like, do you know what board is inside of it? And he's like, it's NeoPixel. And I was like, no, I know, but is it a Profi or is it XenoPixel? And like, that's when he realized. I still don't know either, but
I do that all the time.
He realized I knew what I was talking about, and he was like, because I asked him the price, and I think he said like $600 or $700 for an LGT, and I was just like, I said, do your thing, you're gonna get somebody with one of it. I was like, but I'm good, dude. But it was wild to see it and just here, because I don't see a lot of people with sabers here, so.
Dude, it was really funny at a convention one time I went to. Ultra Sabers was on one side and Saberforge was on the other side, and they were pissed at each other, dude. It was so funny, dude, to like watch. Like,
you should just keep going back and forth talking shit too. That's what I would do.
Well, they were. I mean, obviously it was like the employees. I mean, dude, it's like any kind of rivalry company, and like people were going over to Saberforge's booth and they liked the designs more, so that pissed them off. So then they were like, it was. You could feel it, you could see it. It was pretty funny.
At the big convention I did last November, there was like a store. They sold all sorts of like pop culture weapons and stuff, and they had a heap of LGT there. And I take LGT to conventions because it's better to sell. You're not going to sell all that stuff there.
Oh, so, for sure.
I was selling mine for probably from the fairest prices you're going to see for LGT.
Yeah,
I actually wanted to sell something, and they were selling him for sometimes double what I was for the same thing. You get people who walk to them first and they buy it, and they walk past me and they'd see it and be like, see the price tag difference, and they went back and like were abusing the other store for ripping them off. And I was sitting there like this, I'm like.
I mean, you're selling it at a fair price. You're not price gouging. Like, how can you be the bad guy in that? You know what I mean? Like
we had NeoPixel, basic sort of NeoPixel hilts for I think $250 Australian. So it's like would have been like $190 US.
Carter, what are you doing, dude?
I have a question for Zach, dude.
Ask me, dude.
You don't need a name drop, bro. You can put in the private chat. Who put all these fonts on here?
Dude, that was the saber I bought off Etsy, dude. I don't know.
Okay,
and when I asked the person about it, dude, they're all mixed in. I know, dude. That's why I wanted all.
No, what's annoying me is these preons and post-offs. Why are they so long?
For every font, dude. For every font.
And dude, I'm doing this right now, bro. It annoys me.
When I first got that.
All you had to do is take them off the SD card. The board just reads.
I know, dude, but there's like 80 fonts.
Yeah, there's so many fonts.
I'm just saying, Zach, it'll read your presets. So it'll just read from what's on the card. So you could just take the SD card and just get rid of whatever you want as long as it reads like, hey,
I want it all gone.
No, I don't blame you at all. But what I'm saying is if you have a Profi Saber and you're like, dude, I'm sick and tired of this boot up or whatever, you don't even have to hook it up to Arduino, dude. Just take the SD card out, put it in your computer and swap out the boot or whatever. And as long as you replace it with something, you know what I mean? Then the Profi will still act the way it normally did. You just may change on the card.
They even have like all of Jesse's free, like whatever Jesse's original Clone Wars fonts are. They are all on there, and they all have quotes and like preons, and it's like, dude, I don't want any of this. Like, just take it all off.
Sorry, Sean. I saw him. I saw Carter like leaning in.
I know. I was like, yeah. What is he saying?
No. Get back to like. Okay, so what happened? So like, they were at the convention.
Yeah, so they were like they were going back to this other store and getting like real angry at them because they were like charging them. We're talking like $500 plus for an in-hilt. So we're talking about those, those hilts that come in like 5 or 10 different colors. They're just the cylindrical looking things. Like you'd be talking like $400 US for an in-hilt one of those. Yeah. And they could get a pixel one for half the price. And we're just sort of like, they came and asked us about it, and we're just sort of like, well, they said we can't really control what they do. Said pay to sort of walk around and have a look before you just start dumping money, because a lot of times at these big conventions there'll be a lot of vendors selling similar stuff, and you can use it. If you go up the first thing you see, you're probably going to get burned.
Yeah, they got that figured out. The whole like where to be in the front of the door and have a show special and like
it's just like malls back in the day, dude. My dad always said that if you get lost, dude, in a mall, you can always find the entrance by the perfume area. Like you follow the perfume smell, and you'll find an entrance and an exit to a mall. And I was like, holy shit! I mean,
same with food. They put all the big eateries somewhere where the airflow will go.
68, dude.
68 fonts.
Yeah,
dude,
that's a clean color, Jesse.
Huh? Yeah, Jesse, you can nice, dude.
Like
looking nice.
Yo, Jesse.
Looking nice.
I was gonna hit you up, dude. I'm gonna try to hook up the Sony for streaming.
When did you have the?
What Sony is that?
It's a A6000.
You've always had that,
bro?
Yeah.
That shit's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna start using it.
How do I hook my camera up to stream?
You should.
Jesse's befuddled, dude.
You'll have to get the
befuddle.
Zach, what's the adapter we have called?
I got the
Elgato link.
It's a what is it? It's some kind of it's a
HDMI to USB.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I ordered that, and then I think I need to get a continuous charge.
You need a dummy battery.
Right?
Yeah. That's what I have too.
You order one of those.
What I'm doing right now.
There's a Sony utility that you can just USB-C straight to a PC and use the utility.
I don't think the old Sony cameras have it. The new ones do.
I don't think this one. Yeah, I don't think this one will do it.
Because mine
this is an older camera. This is an older
6000s. Yeah, me and Zach have the 64 for these.
Are they mirrorless?
Yeah, they don't have the USB access. But the new, I'm pretty sure my other one does, but I haven't used it.
I was thinking of hooking up my Canon, but
the Sony is fine. Sony's autofocus is great.
That's why I was like, hold up, I'm gonna use this.
Yeah.
I tried to use the Nikon and it was just locking down to 720p, and I was like, why are you doing this? Like,
well, Nikon is like mostly like photo, right?
Yeah,
it's a Z9, so it shoots 8.3K 60 raw.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It's a all right. Well, should be able
to.
Yeah, it's only the Z9 though, but it's a They get
do you need like one of those external recorders?
No, it's internal. It's all internal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But streaming from a Nikon, I don't think is that great. Like some of because I watched a couple of videos on like how to set up the streaming through Nikon, and everyone kind of complained about how much it lowered the resolution.
I can't get it to work properly at all. I haven't tried doing like HDMI out into a capture or anything like that. But the webcam utility through the USB, it's 720p 30 was the best I could get out of it.
Wow,
damn.
Yeah. See, mirrorless got the market on the streaming part.
Hey Zach, can you send me a list of fonts that you want on here?
Bad.
I'll do it, Zach.
I'm deleting all of this, dude. I'm just reading.
I'm just
reading all the names that he.
When I joined.
Yeah, dude.
I'm taking him to the call out, dude.
Dude, I live.
One of the fonts names. One of the fonts names on here is Mary Sue. I wonder who the fuck that's supposed to be.
Well, you know what? That Saber altogether was like super sketch because I had an issue with one of the pin connectors, and I hit the person up on Etsy because they had a shop, and I was like, "Hey, like just I'm having an issue with it." They literally deleted their shop.
That's supposed to be.
So, yeah, they're whack.
I really like what Seabass did with that one though. With he did heat staining or something, right? Or he painted it.
Oh,
right?
on my Obi, yeah. I mean on my Ben Solo, yeah.
Ben Solo.
Yeah.
I like the size on that Ben Solo. Oh yeah.
I love the battery grips.
Oh, is it mirrorless?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I
There's
don't
one
mind
called
There's-
Spicy Boy.
There's no battery grip on that one. That's just the full body.
It's just part of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I love the battery grip on my Canon. I just like the way I'm not so used to holding it. You know what I mean? Like it just feels good.
I got the one for Sony. It was $400.
Yeah, the Nikon one for the Z6.
Nice, dude. Nice.
400.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And it feels a bit weird. Like it doesn't feel as natural as this does.
Well, yeah, yours is all one piece.
But I've got the Z6 with the grip, and it's a similar size, but everything just seems bulky and out of place when you screw it on.
Yeah.
These are crazy, like 4 terabyte cards.
4 terabyte? Whoa.
Dang.
Wow.
But you only
4
get,
terabyte card? Is that what you said?
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, SSD. What is that?
They're both 4 terabyte. Yeah.
Damn.
Shooting 8K raw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
get,
Okay.
that's like maybe 45 minutes to an hour of footage.
Yeah.
I was gonna say probably what? Yeah, 2 hours.
I don't I don't ever use it because you got to have somewhere else to put it after you take off the camera.
Yeah. You need a banging hard drive.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, this
it's-
config file is a mess.
Just make it
Destroy it. Destroy
And
it, dude.
And the internet
Hook
here
'em
is
up
not
with,
incredible.
Carter's just.
So I can't upload it.
I'm pissed right now.
Yo, Sir PB, I'm gonna hit you up. We gotta talk tomorrow. I'm gonna ship off your help Monday, probably. Or I gotta
One day.
What the biz you got?
You keen for
Huh?
tomorrow, Jesse? I'm keen.
Which hilt do you have?
Sorry,
Is it
what?
tomorrow or the next day? What the? You need to let me know.
Monday.
Is it Monday? Monday
Yeah.
for you, so it'll be Tuesday for me.
Sure, yeah.
Tuesday for me.
Monday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Australia's got all this daylight savings, so like my time here is different to somewhere else in the state because so I get to be an hour.
Yeah, it's huge.
So I'll just hit you up. I'll just hit you up an hour before and say, is it in an hour? Is it in an hour?
Yeah, no, I mean it could probably be 10 minutes, it could be 30, it could be whatever.
Sweet.
Carter, what are you doing? Oh my
What are you
god,
doing,
Carter.
Carter?
Look at the back of your phone, you fool. Oh my god.
Is that a picture of you? And
Hey,
your mum?
show me the back of your phone again, dude.
Nah, dude.
It better be a picture of you and me on there, dude.
Nah, dude. It's definitely not you and me.
There's a picture of you and
Oh,
your
looks-
mum.
I always take a picture of the config.
No. That was in a README file.
Send it
What?
to the chat.
Why?
wanna
Yeah,
see
I
it.
know.
Send it to the private chat. You bitch.
I don't think I can send it to private chat.
You could type
Alright,
it
well,
out,
back-
copy paste
I can
it.
type out what it says.
No, don't type it. just send me the screenshot, dude. God dang
No,
it,
dude.
Carter.
I'll type out what it says.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's very
That's
weird.
super weird, dude.
Because it's definitely not. That's Zack Saber.
Right?
Zach did it. Zach did it. And he's like, man,
Zack is not
somebody
too
else
loud
did
cord.
I'm all, who did that? Oh.
Who did that? I would like Tommy Boy. What'd you do, Carter?
What'd you do?
It was fine, man.
Hold on, I need to spell how
What you had going on, Jesse? You sounded busy today.
No, I was busy yesterday, dude.
Okay.
I had like fucking 6 or 7 calls, and then I was up until 9 a.m. I was working until 9 a.m. today.
I feel like that's
Jeez.
normal for you, though.
No,
No?
no, because usually I'll be lazy. I was not lazy. I was like constantly like, I was drained, dude. I was tired as fuck.
Yeah, today I
Okay,
tried to
in
take
the
a step
private
away
chat.
from everything.
In the private chat was in the README file of this SD card.
All right, I'm curious now.
So weird, dude.
That's so weird. Why would you put
Yeah, like
that?
I didn't even
Just-
start filming my video till
It's very weird.
5 a.m.
Wait, what
Yo,
the hell am I
hold on.
seeing?
Weren't you planning on being finished that by like 1?
Sorry, what?
Weren't you planning on being finished that video at like 1 a.m.? Is that what you said?
Nah, I didn't get that far. Well, I was having issues because I was printing fucking labels. I got a thermal printer, and you know,
That unfiltered mouth, dude.
supposed
How
to
dare
be
you? This is
fucking
being
spitting out
13
fucking labels, and it wouldn't work. Like it was putting them out sideways, so I couldn't use it.
I got rid of my thermal printer and just went back to the normal printer.
So we went to a normal printer and I cut them out, fucking tape one
Cut
at a
'em.
time. Shit sucks, dude. I feel
Cut 'em.
you, bro. I did 30, and I'm like, hell no.
Get a
Check
get
your
one of
messenger
them,
card.
get one of them guillotines.
Yeah. True. Yep.
Would you use scissors?
Done.
Yeah.
It's destroyed.
It was 30. It was 30.
Yo, Jesse, you missed it, dude. Sean pulled out his freaking IG head.
Yeah,
like,
he's got one.
piece and shit.
He's got a
You see it?
vintage one, right? Yeah.
Jesse's seen it.
Oh, exactly. That one's gone.
Yeah.
You already
From
got rid of
the,
it? You're done?
Yeah.
Okay,
engine
that's
or
fine. That's
whatever.
fine.
Don't worry, dude. We'll get you a new one.
Oh, headphones.
Dude, we saw his nips too, and that was even more impressive than the
You saw what?
IG helmet. We saw his
dude.
nips.
We saw some. There's SP's a different thing, dude.
Oh yeah, because he got a new
SP nips, bro.
Dude, he's got.
Um,
Don't you have a fully vintage Obi?
SP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
SP nips, bro.
I pulled them all out and
No, yeah.
Jesse's all like vintage sabers. Yeah, cool.
But he's got the Obi.
And
Dude.
he's
That
like,
one's-
That's how you get Jesse.
No,
That's how
the
you get
nips.
that Obi is worth more than his nipples, that's for sure.
Yeah.
that, dude. Two
Those are
nipples.
some nice nips, dude. I mean, yeah, they were good, dude.
Yeah, dude. Stop hating, bro.
Yeah, that was sounded like there was some nip jealousy out of that comment.
You're so jealousy, dude.
What do you got? What do you got, Jesse? I don't think I got a good little pinch or anything when I saw you, dude. You got what do you got down there, dude?
What do you got down there?
Down there?
Nip.
Well, I mean, the nip area, you know.
Oh, man.
I gotta stop, dude. I gotta stop acting a fool, man. Tom made that commercial for the stream we're doing on Tuesday. And he just pulled a bunch of clips, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm an idiot all the time, man."
Dude, Lando's a Star Wars character.
His real name is Landon too. That was my favorite part about that.
Oh,
Was
my
it?
God.
Like I was well aware of his real name, you know.
I went on Google.com.
.com.
What the fuck is this?
I searched for sabers. And what is this? I said it's 0. He's got none. What kind of sabers do you provide?
Oh Lord, I'm scared to click on that.
Wait,
It's inactive.
wait.
Yeah, no, it is. No, it is active, but we ended up having to take it down.
I don't want to click on that, dude. I'm good.
Hold on.
I
I'm in a happy relationship, dude. I do not want to click on
Shut
that.
up, nigga.
Shut the
I
hell
like
up,
to
goddamn.
click things.
When we made this, we made an OnlyFans account for it as well.
Oh,
Oh wow, that's great.
damn. Is
So
that
this is what we're saying. Yeah, we put a lot of time into this, a lot of effort into marketing.
I'm clicking it, dude.
You know how
I
much
mean, we're not
effort
gonna get the
it is
live
to
reaction,
run an
dude?
OnlyFans account? It is so much effort, and we just wanted to share pictures of a lightsaber on there.
well, yeah, they make it to where it's like legit.
I think like 3 forms of government ID, and I was
Yeah.
like, no, I'm not giving you that.
Yeah.
They provide bank details and all this other crap. I'm like, I just want to put pictures of my lightsabers on OnlyFans and we'll just see if anyone subscribes.
Ooh, Carter, one more. Sorry.
Oh, you're
Get it
good.
back out of them.
I'm just trying to find the Yoda one. I just only have V1. I thought I had just one.
Dude, I just noticed.
I guess it's on my Mac.
Mac's got the old school Ravens logo colors on.
You need some links, Carter?
Oh, I know. I was just feeling it today. It was with the mall
Probably
shirt, so I was
for
like,
little
That shirt's dope, Zach.
V2. Let me.
thanks, dude. It's even got like the hilts, dude.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah. What's
That's
under
cool.
that shirt, though, dude? Let's see them nips, dude.
They're too dark, dude. I'm brown, bro. You know, you can't even be able to see them.
Oh, damn.
The camouflage to your skin.
They look like Oreos, dude.
Camo nips, dude.
Hey, Zach, maybe my idea of just inviting everyone on was a bad idea. I don't know.
Why? Why? What do you mean?
I mean, it's on you, really.
Yeah.
None of us is to blame, dude. Not one of us is to blame.
What do you watching? What do you got on your TV?
Who, me?
Yeah, I can see a guy back there, but I can't see
Oh,
what it is.
dude, I watch. I think it's Connor something. These guys live in Japan, right? And they just cover Japan stuff. There's Abroad in Japan, which is really fun. Basically, like him and like 4 other dudes all have these channels where they've been living in Japan for a long time. He's a voice actor, and like it's fun. But Yeah, it's him trying all these like Japanese ramen from like gas stations. It was just like, sure.
Sure.
Dude, they like are super famous, man, YouTube wise. I mean, I had no clue. Like, he gets millions of views every video.
Really?
Like, that's, they're permanent YouTubers, you know. Like, but it's fun because it's. I really enjoy the him and another guy. Like, they have like a couple, like I think like 2 or 3 million subscribers, maybe. I don't know. But they do like trips around Japan and they stay in like horrible hotels and like just kind of show you everything, and like they're very interesting videos.
It doesn't sound like a great holiday.
It's
fun to watch somebody have a terrible holiday, dude. That's my jam, dude. I love watching people do stupid things.
You living your best life, just like being a YouTuber and eating ramen.
Oh, dude, they tried all this chicken. I watched them eat like 30 different chickens, like fried chickens from like gas stations. Oh, this is terrible, man. It's so awful. Very fun. Oh, dude, I do watch Trash Taste. I do. That's a big podcast. I didn't realize that. They did like an office tour, and I was like, okay, these guys got money. I just thought they were just like a normal podcast.
Benji, I just sent you a bit of humor for your evening. You'll like it.
Oh no.
That
always worries me when people are like, I sent you something special. I'm always like, no, oh no.
No, this is
No,
this is from your mate. We can't see any of this. We get to miss out on all this joy, but I still get it sent to me.
Oh my god. Life's better when I forget this person exists. Hold on, I'll read it.
Oh Lord.
I already know who it is.
You do, yeah.
Do I have to? I'm like skimming it on accident because I just don't want to even see it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just not retaining it very well because I'm just like, nah, it's probably a hot bag of air just typing out.
Hot bag of air, Jesus.
Just every word.
You sound like a broke down diesel truck.
Jesse, check it out. It's done.
You installed it?
No, I just put the clips on and everything.
Okay.
We've been on for an hour and a half, 2 hours. People are waiting for the install to happen. He's only got the grips on.
Would you do the short ones or the tall ones?
I did the short ones.
They look taller than those grips look taller than the 89 short grips though. They look like sort of in the middle.
I mean, if I put it,
I have the old 89 one, and yeah, those grips are fucking tall.
Yeah.
Are yours tall?
Yeah.
Carter, would you say that the grips on the one that that you have is tall?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I reckon yours look like a sort of like a happy
Where'd you see
medium.
that? Oh,
Looks like
yeah.
somewhere in between.
it's not gonna focus for me.
Yeah, dude, look how tall they are.
Yeah,
These are
this
huge.
is the tall one sitting next to it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
it's
have
like
the short
half.
ones on. This is the
Wow,
tall one.
yeah. Holy
Oh,
shit.
I just knocked that off. I have one that the adhesive's bad on.
Yeah. Well, see you
Later,
Bye,
Benji.
Yeah, I guess the tall
Benji
ones
finished
are.
reading that.
Oh, dude, Benji's gone, bro.
That screenshot and just he died. If you read the screenshot, he's done.
He died.
Yeah, supposedly the tall ones are accurate, but the short ones are more comfortable. So.
Yeah, I like the short ones, but
I don't blame you. Yeah.
I found the prop store auction from the episode 3 hero, and it looks pretty similar to the one that was just put on. I think the 89 ones are just too tall.
Too tall? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
think
might
somewhere like in between the 89 short and tall
Yeah.
is probably about right.
Oh, Sean, I want to buy a fucking Sidious. I want to do it right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Zach is buying my installed 89.
Yeah, I'm like, I haven't sold any Sidious this week, and then get the message. Are they all sold out? I go in the store. Oh, shit, they all sold out.
Well, you had the signature one, which
Oh yeah,
of course that's fucking cool, but
yeah.
I'm not big on signatures, so I mean,
That's it. Yeah. That's it.
but I mean it's very appreciative.
that's the only one on the site right now, right?
I'll sign something.
No, they're
Yes,
No, he's
no.
got the signature. He's got the standard.
Okay.
I want to get a standard.
When you reinstall my Scrapflex, Benji, you better sign that.
I sign every Saber, dude. You just got to sniff the signature out yourself, you know?
Do you have an account on the new store already, Jesse?
I probably do. I probably should log in.
I can still smell your musk in this grip, dude.
Yeah, I do. Yep.
What's on there?
Please.
I smell pretty good, dude. I've got a candle thing, dude. I love me some candles, dude. You might
You
not think
look like you smell good, dude.
you might look at me and go, "That's a dirty looking dude." I've got like 3 candles. I've got colognes. I take showers.
That's a sour looking individual. Bro, dude, honestly,
dude.
you could ask Carter and Jesse, dude, when we went to Florida, dude. That's how I am. I am always wearing good smelling cologne and like lotions and stuff.
Dude.
And when we were there, dude, I felt like I smelled horrific. I was like, we need to go to Walmart now. I need a kid.
I'm huge on soaps. Like when I have like a good smelling soap, I'm like, yeah, dude. I don't know. Ever since I was a kid, I like to be clean. You know what I mean? Like showers, cologne. Dude, I was wearing cologne like 12 years old. I was like, you know what I mean? Like
Adidas moves, dude, in the blue bottle, dude, all day when I was like 12, dude.
I have a bunch of colognes just because people are like, here, I know you like this kind of stuff, and I don't want it. I'm like, that bottle, and I'll sniff it, and I'll be like, that's on a reserve just in case.
I hooked Carter up when I left, dude. I was like, here's my dude wipes. I was like, here's my.
Dude wipes.
I still got the dude
Didn't we
wipe
give
things.
you-
You had so many.
Didn't we give you a ton of food too?
Yes, gave me so much food. Gave me a table.
Oh, yeah, we bought
The table, yeah.
And the table, so it's got the dent in it.
What was the dent for?
I don't know. Someone put a dent in that table.
Probably Cody, dude. If I had to guess.
Cody's a wild beast, man. You may not know it, but
Oh, so, yeah, I guess I don't have an account.
There's a reason his back is thrown out, dude.
Yeah, do you mean
Yeah.
final steps from Keenan?
Create account.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, sorry. I don't
Okay.
know.
Yeah, I get the names mixed up too.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
still going through those fonts, dude? God dang.
Well, I'm putting his fonts
Profit,
on
bro.
now.
It's a profit board, dude.
You
Sit
missed
down
out,
and
Jesse, on the relic session.
I gotta make all the blade
Every
styles, bro.
sandboard that's ever existed.
The what?
Benji pulled at every sandboard that has ever existed in the last 8 years.
Oh yeah.
And did some size comparisons.
what's going on? Oh yeah, the soundboards, dude. Yeah, I got all the way back to Petit Crouton V1, dude.
That's crazy.
Ridiculous.
Crouton, dude.
Yeah, man. Look at this old ass install here I was talking about earlier. This is I think it's a Nano V4 maybe, but check this guy out.
The hilt doesn't look that bad. Like it
Look at that old school install, dude. You know what I mean? Like that was
Holy moly.
that was the standard back then, and that's a V3.
that wasn't the standard. That's high end.
Say what?
That's high end. That's not the standard.
Oh yeah, this was a premium install, dude. I installed that like 5 years ago, maybe. I don't know. A long time. But
Yeah.
this is what I was talking about earlier. This is because I was like, I don't have any Ultra Sabers. I was like, actually, I do. This is my niece's. I made it for Christmas for a couple years back, and she broke it, and I was like, all right, I need to make a better system for it. But it's not that bad. Like it's out of all of them, it's the smallest one. Like this is next to this is like technically a graphic size. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Sean, what's the resin saber replicas? What's that?
So yeah, I'm doing once I get all of these high grounds out, because that's pretty much the last of the outstanding overdue stuff.
Yeah.
Then I'm sort of back on front. So I'm going to start making resin replicas. So like my found parts Obi-Wan, I'm going to make like an exact resin replica and all paint it up and finish in a display case for like $150.
Oh hell yeah.
That's so sick, dude. That's such a good
I'll
idea.
be making. What I'll be doing is I'll make one, finish it, list that one up, and if it sells, I'll make another one.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just something for me to sort of do
That's
a
cool.
bit different. I can sit down and hand paint, or I just do one here and there, and I have a couple of different models. I'll do the Obi one. I got the stunt Dooku.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do some stunt sabers. That'd be sick.
Yeah, I don't want to call them stunts because the people.
Well, you wouldn't be able to use them as stunts, but replicas of the stunt.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe,
Because
yeah, I don't know.
all the screen use ones are resin, but I don't know what sort of resin, and they probably had some sort of metal infrastructure to.
Yeah, for sure. I think so.
Like the Sabers, Anakin and Obi-Wan, they actually have like a metal core that runs through them.
I responded to your. I finally read. page. I finally read it all. Oh, anyways.
Yeah, I don't know, but they should. They just need to get that out of the way, relieve that stress.
They won't. Well, that one really hates gays and minorities, so I doubt it. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you're talking about as soon as you say that shit, dude. Jesus.
Anyways, guys, the Ultra Sabers are not that okay size. If you're gonna get one, you can get one of these guys. So.
And just toss them back. I don't think it discriminates against anyone. I don't think it likes anyone.
I was going to say, anyone in the chat wanted to come on and talk about how they don't like someone? I got more space on the screen.
Let's do
we can have one more. We can have
I don't like Carter, dude.
Oh wow.
Jesse, before you do it,
I mean, I love Carter. I don't like him. I love him.
I couldn't hear you, Sean. What?
Sorry, I'll shut up.
Before you do anything, make sure you check your messenger. Don't buy anything for check your messenger. I tried to automate some shit, it didn't work. So
what did I say the other night? I was like, he's okay. I guess like, it was just like one of those like, I was like, yeah, they're all right. Carter, he's okay. I like him. You know,
I'm just okay.
What does he say on Ragnarok? Remember, he's like, it's not even him. It's you. I love.
I'm kidding, man. I don't really hate on anyone unless they really just like give me a reason to. And sorry, you know.
Same.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just lifesavers, man.
You and that comb, dude.
That's why I've had it over there for the longest time. So I'll do this shit all night. It needs more.
I wish my beard was a little lighter so y'all could see mine.
I got another oil too.
Got this little itty bitty one.
Dude, I'm like got like a stack. Look at that. I broke off some from all that combing over time.
Got stuck.
That's why I don't usually grow my beard out that long. Like if my beard gets as long as Jesse's, I'm just doing this all day long.
Look at him. He says as long as Jesse's. What am I? Dude? Right there.
Well,
yours blends into your shirt. It's hard to see.
Thank you. That's what I was about to say. I didn't realize yours was that long. Yours blends in really well. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you got some length there.
Hey, dude, get you some of that beard oil and start combing that thing, dude.
Oh, I do. I got some. It has some lavender and some lemon in there, dude.
I'll do this shit, dude. I'll straight puff it out. And my girlfriend will be like, you're an idiot, dude. And I'm just sitting there like, you're jealous.
Look at this.
Jealous.
I look like Snarf from Thundercats.
Look at this, dude. Like mutton chops.
Man, Snarf from Thundercats. That's a blasphemy.
Ooh, yeah, Carter. That's a good idea.
Okay.
It's called, dude.
That's a real good idea, Carter.
Yeah.
That's why I keep you around, dude.
That's why I'm here, dude. No other reason.
Sean,
Dude,
my card got blocked.
did it?
Yeah, because you're in fucking Australia, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
That happens with me when I try to buy from Saber Show.
They'll try it an hour later at work, and I'll go in and it'll probably show me a thing here and it'll say you've been blocked because of fraud or something. There you go.
Bro, Carter, the other night.
I could probably just use my PayPal. So
Props to you on that thumbnail for the Mandalorian on Cody's channel. That thumbnail was.
Dude, that was like so much fun to put together.
sorry, what? Yeah, my bank blocked it, right?
Your bank blocked
Yeah.
it, yeah.
And they're closed right now till Monday, so.
Sure.
But I'll just use my PayPal.
You could if there was PayPal on the store.
Yeah, it's on the store.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. I have a PayPal
Elvis,
card.
you mess with your resin printer much lately?
Nah.
We'll talk about it later.
No, I had a lot of hard times trying to get it to print. I think I finally have it figured out though. I switched to Soraya Tech. It's they're fast, and I do 4 to 1 part of the what's the Soraya Tech like stuff that bends? I forget what it's called.
Wait, what are you talking? Are you talking about? What are you talking about?
The
Your resin
the
printer?
resin-
Oh, I don't know. I got.
Yeah. Let me grab it.
Oh yeah. I was curious, man. I got to get back into. I got a couple things I'm gonna print in resin. It's just such a such a process, man. Clean up and prep and shit. It takes so.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I feel that, man.
I was talking to Sam Stevenson, Shadow Club. He got this new printer and he plugged it in, and it just works all the time. Like it self calibrates, it self levels. It has a little sonar on it which detects different heights in the bed, so it can adjust on the fly. And he said, plugged it in.
Is it resin or FDM?
FDM.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he showed me some pictures of the prints, and these things are clean. Like,
yeah.
Which print?
I
Polymaker?
I'll see if I can find it. But yeah, it's pretty big.
I love mine. Mine does really good for what it is. I mean, I can do a super dynamic print and have really small layer lines, but I sand it anyways. That's not a problem. But
you wouldn't have to. Yeah, these things you barely have to sand. I was so shocked.
So this is Sarai-Tech Fast.
Okay, you're talking about the actual resin. My bad. I thought you were talking about a printer. I was like, I don't know that brand.
I do 4 parts that, and then 1 part of the Sarai-Tech. It's called Tenacious. And Tenacious is, like when you print something, it'll actually like bend. It's like really soft. But mixing just a 20% of that in with it, like makes it all of a sudden print really good and stops falling off the supports and stuff.
Oh, I've been lucky. I haven't had any failures as far as like my prints yet, like adhering to the bed and whatnot. I've been lucky on that. But the resin I was using was brittle, super brittle. So I got ABS-like, and I haven't tried it yet. But I believe that's more of a high impact resin.
Yeah. So I
think that's what
they're ABS-like. They also have one called Blue, and that's even stronger yet. So some people will do the fast and then mix in 20% of the blue. But yeah, I was using the Elegoo ABS-like, and it was bad news. It wasn't working for me. So
really, okay, I think that's what I have. Elegoo ABS,
because it matched the printer, so I just bought. And I figured, buy the same brand, but I didn't like that stuff. I
haven't played with it. I haven't played with it yet. I'm still going through that one bottle, and I'm just using it for like little detailed things like greeblies and shit.
Have you done a chassis resin yet?
I haven't done a chassis yet. No, I was gonna do it, but I wanted to design something kind of crazy to test it.
Yeah.
And like the last few things I designed weren't really, like I did it like enough. But I'm gonna get wild on one and try it. I may try actually, and do one of the ones like this guy. Just because I already have the file already done up, and I can do a test run.
Yeah, that one's really nice.
But it's different parts. So like these doors can come off, like they're just inserts into the chassis. But I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll see what that looks like in resin. Aside from that, I did the Dead Space statue to test out because I wanted to print like something that's not just like a small emblem or something. So pretty good.
That'd be cool. Yeah. No, some of your stuff is looking really intricate.
Well, I mean, with the chassis, like I do want to get kind of crazy with it, but I also found a groove to where like it works pretty well. Like I found a certain like zone where you can add a lot of greeblies and details and sand it and look pretty good. Because like Tim Tearphone, he didn't know that my chassis were PLA. I was like, yeah, dude, I've always printed them in PLA. He was like, damn, you must sand the shit out of it. I'm like, I did. I do sit there with like, there's a process, but it's not too bad.
Steve Powell, the resin ones he's been doing are looking killer.
I know. I saw that and I was like, that's what's up, dude. I love the vents and stuff that he's doing. So yeah. I'm gonna definitely try and go back to that, because at one point when I first started doing them, I designed one that was way too detailed and crazy, and I just didn't know what I was doing. I was just getting lost in the sauce, and I had to have Jeremy print it in resin and ship it to me, because I was like, yo, this looks like dookie on my print. And that was, oddly enough, that was the one that I did with the Petit Crouton. I had to do the rebuild. That saber, man, that thing was a relic, dude. Turned that sucker on, and I was like, holy shit, it's before my time. You know what I mean? Like,
dude, it's wild how like a lot of people have stepped up their chassis games. Like, it just seems like everybody's. I'm gonna say that. Well, a lot of people. I'm not gonna say everybody. Are putting out some really good stuff.
I'll tell you what, man. Like, it's one of those things. I was talking to Jeremy about it the other day, and I was like, dude, I love seeing it. I'm a huge fan of Chassis Works, but it's exhausting to keep up. I'm like, I can't, you know what I mean? Like, as soon as I'm like, oh, I feel really good. And then somebody posts, like Steven posts that picture of his, and I was like, oh, that looks so good. And I need to step up my game again. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's never ending, which is cool because you just get better over time. But yeah, man,
No, I don't. I can't design chassis for shit.
What are you talking about? Yes, you can. You design a whole saber.
I can't do it. I try. I can't.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I literally sat there and watched Jeremy's guide, like how to design a chassis video. I'm sitting there going, nah, I'm out. Can't do it.
Dude, I had to watch that video quite a few times to get the actual like groove of it. I spent like a month just watching that video and doing one, and then once I kind of got the basics down, that's when I didn't do anything for a while. I just made the most bare bones chassis that would just hold a board, a battery, and a speaker. And then at one point, I was like, I just can't be pumping out just bare bones chassis with these installs. They need to, you know what I mean? Like, I just didn't feel right sending something out where I'm like, there you go, dude, bare minimum on my end. So, like, I don't know. You either want to do it or you don't, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know, just because like I don't like installed sabers either. So it's like designing the chassis. It's just I just can't.
I was thinking about getting kind of crazy and doing my chassis now with rods and stuff like that, kind of like what Goth does, Mm-hmm. But it sucks because like I don't want to copy Goth, and I don't want to copy Jeremy, I don't want to copy Steven, I don't want to copy Tim. So it's like you have to find your little like.
Yeah, but at some point you're going to overlap. At some point.
Yeah, it's hard. That's probably the hardest part that takes the most time is just not straight copy. Because I've seen some people, and I'm like, you watched Jeremy's videos. Like, that is extremely a Jeremy chassis. Which, I get it. You're gonna
see a lot of them do that at the bottom where the speaker is. Yeah, with the cutouts.
But there's only so many ways you can do it too, I think.
That's what I said too. I mean, it's hard to that's why it's so time consuming, is because like you start doing it and you're like,
and in our heads I think even like you may not even mean to be sort of copying it or using it as inspiration, but you've seen it so much, and you probably when you're drawing you think, oh yeah, that goes there, and you step back and that's it.
It sucks because a lot of times I want to look at inspiration, like I said, I'll look at like a lot of Goth stuff and I'm just like, that's really cool. But the thing that I try to find inspiration more is actual like set designs, props, things that are in the Star Wars world that you wouldn't really normally think on a chassis. You know what I mean? So like, oh, Jesse's smart. I don't want to.
I just text.
But yeah, it's stuff like that. Like I try to find like when I did Carter's Vader. I had a lot of ideas for that Vader chassis that I was like, this is totally different than what I normally do.
Dude, all the blinkies you just put in that scrap flex too are just, it looks great.
Bro. It's just not worth it. Like I do this whole like, I'm going to make it crazy. And then I do it and I'm like, I don't want to do that again. Like it's just crammed food, man. It's just crammed food, dude. You know what I mean? Like when you think about it, it's got what? I think there's 9 pixels. Yeah, there's 9 pixels here and 4 up here. And so like I had to like run the 2 sides parallel. So there's so many wires under the board.
Are those each blade styles too? Like is one side a blade style, the other side a blade style?
Well, yeah, you have so your blade style 1 is obviously the blade. Yeah. And then I think 2 is up here. Yeah, I think 2 I think it's 1, 2, and then 3. Those
match. So it's not like you have to do a 3 and 4.
I forget how many Jeremy put for my Star Killer, dude, but it's a lot.
I wanna figure out how to make like basic PCBs with LEDs on them for stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because you can like from like allpcb.com, you can order a one-off PCB and it's only like $5. So
yeah, dude. The thing is, like, I think the thing that sucks is like I use the strips that are I always forget the numbers. I guess the 30-30. I think 50-50 are for the normal size strips. Yeah. These are a little bit smaller. Do I have a normal? I don't know if I have a normal pixel, but a normal pixel is like almost half. This is like half that size almost. So these are good, but like the one thing I think would be awesome for pixel strips is if you could get them smaller, which again I don't know how easy that would be, but having them properly resisted like on the strip, so you don't have to use a resistor under somewhere. You know what I mean? Because then all you got to do is wire to that strip and then run your wires to the board. Because Otherwise, you're fighting where to put, a resistor in a certain area. It's like,
Yeah. I've been thinking of making some like common standard sizes, like little strips like that. And basically you just design your chassis to fit that in and slots in your wiring at the end.
Mhm.
But
like
yeah,
that's the only reason I did those on this chassis is because the Corban body like has so much space to lay in. Like I can stick the strip in there, and then I have the vents are separate pieces. So there's 3 separate pieces to the chassis, and so I lay the strip down, lay the diffusion down, and then pop the vents in and cover it. That way you can repair it if you need to, and then the wires just all have to feed to a certain place. It's tedious, man.
I might get to it because Jeremy and I are working on a Star Killer to do as a run.
Mhm.
Because I thought, he knows Star Killers.
Yeah.
We'll do what he wants, and then we could maybe I'll look at doing the PCBs for that. So they come with it, they all slot in, and
Yeah,
because I sort of said, he's going to get free reign on what we can do, and so I'm expecting this thing to be insane.
I know that there's some things that I can't remember. He was talking about sending me some. I think Tim used them, and also Jeremy used them. But they're like little bulbs that are like long. You know what I mean? They're maybe like a 2-inch long bulb. That's like an LED bulb. I think they're extremely fragile. That's why I was like, I'm good. I don't want to. You know what I mean?
The
Like
ones where you can see like the filament strip in it, kind of like the old school bulbs.
I don't know. I remember
LED.
it's LED. I think it's because it animates, right? I can't. He
No,
put it in like the battery cradle. It's very thin. It's almost like a
wire.
Yeah, it's almost like a wire in a way.
You know that neon wire you can get?
Yeah.
This is just like they call it an LED cathode.
Okay, yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, you can get them in different lengths. Like you can buy them on AliExpress in like a pack of 1,000. They come all different lengths, different colors. They're not NeoPixel or anything. You just give them voltage and they just light up. They're super bright. But they're like in a strip like that's like 2 inches long. There's like 100 like micro LED diodes that run up it.
That's
cool. People have been using them for their Hot Toys figures.
Oh, for the actual blades on the because I think Tested Norm did that, didn't he? One of his or something like that.
Yeah.
There's a guy who used to pull apart your 6-inch car, like little car neon or fish tank neon strips, and actually take the cathode out and then wire the little tiny wire down it and run like an actual neon, and they were really cool. But now you get these, which you just plug, you just grab and stick on them.
John, I don't know, Collector's Outpost has a whole bunch of little baby sabers on his Hot Toys and his display case behind him. It's cool. Like with the light up and everything, all the little lightsabers.
I get so much trouble if I collect Hot Toys, man.
Yeah, the lightsabers that come with Hot Toys suck. So
people update them. Yeah,
upgrade them, and they are so bright. And they look.
The only thing that bums me out about them is they do update them and they're bright and they look amazing, but they always have the tip is like not illuminated for like because of the way they do it or that's just like
the neon because they have to the tip of it has to have the clear heat shrink over it where the wire comes out the top. But these new LED ones, you don't have to do that.
So like it looks super cool in the dark on the display, but in like if you look at it in light, you can see that the front it's just the nature of it. Like it's like what do you want a really bright, cool looking one that's got a little imperfection or one that's dull? And I was like, I get it.
So on those, the lightsabers aren't like connected to the hand. It's like an accessory.
No, they are no. So with the Hot Toys, you get a second forearm piece, and the batteries actually go inside the forearm, little button batteries, and that helps connect it to the hand. So when the guys upgrade them, you've actually got to send the hilt in and the hand to the guy, and he drills it out with a tiny little drill bit, and then runs new wires up the sleeve or runs new wires up the arm, and then you've got to feed up through the sleeve and then out the foot to run it to a power supply because they don't run on batteries. They got to be run on plug-in power.
Dope. It's like they're doing little surgery on the Hot Toys.
Yeah, I mean, if making LEDs, accent LEDs easier for chassis installs, I would enjoy it. But it's definitely, I'd have to say that's where people get, that I can't remember. I made fun of was it Ariston? I was like, dude, don't go rogue. I already designed it. Don't have me put like a spinning chamber, a crystal ball, a LCD. Like, there's so much room that you can work with in a chassis, and people are like, dude, you think you can maybe? And I'm just like, no, there's no room. Like, there's just no room. So like, these sabers that get small, like more slim, when people want a lot of lights, I'm like, dude, that's just like, it's gonna suck. It's just gonna suck.
There's a guy who's in the open source group, Matthew Grimold, maybe. He must be some sort of electrical engineer. You know when you take the fluorescent light tubes near a high voltage power source and that you just hold it near it and it'll light up from the ambient electricity in the air.
I remember seeing.
I think moving in closer to it and the whole chassis lit up.
Yeah, dude. I think I know who you're talking about because I think him and I talked and he showed me that. I think he like in messaging. I think.
Did he have a little breadboard with all the little LED things on it all over it?
Yeah. It was. I remember seeing it and being like, "Yo, dude, that would change a lot of shit. Like if you could figure that, you know what I mean? Like if it be implemented well." But it was pretty cool. I mean, I know there's a lot of things you can do with Profi. Obviously, you know, you can do like certain magnetic ring and you get close to it and it changes colors or some shit. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, 2 lights in it are good enough for me, man. Like I don't need to, like there's a lot of say, dude, my Star Killer, I put 1 blinking light in it. Now I kind of feel bad now, but at the time I was like, let's just light this Cobachone and call it a day. That's it.
I was looking at the master chassis parts and I was doing the math and I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be like 14 wires. How in the hell?
You're gonna have to get some really thin PTFE wires, man. And I hate PTFE wires. I don't like the way they feel.
Yeah.
I use
tiny ones. You mean?
They're a little bit more slim. I use I use a lot of the custom Saber Shops wires. Right. I mean that's just what I've always used ever since I started. And they have all the different gauges. And they're not they're silicone, but they're not like the flimsy silicone, right? Like you can bend it and it holds its shape, right? So I use those, and then I use I think I have like a silicone wire that I use for my 22s for positive and negatives. But on builds like that, yeah, I would get some. I would just bite it and get some PTFE. But I hate dealing with PTFE. Like
it's hard to get anything in Australia. We can like anywhere locally. Maybe you can only get really cheap silicone wire, and it's probably three times as thick as the equivalent PTFE wire, and it's super floppy. And as soon as you touch with a soldering iron, all the insulation just turns to mush.
That sucks. Yeah, see, that's why I've stuck with this is because like whenever I strip the tip and like pre-tin it and or you know it doesn't like melt and rip and tear.
Yeah, this stuff you wouldn't even have to strip because if you touch the end with a soldering iron, it like pulls back on itself. It goes all, and you end up with like a quarter of an inch of exposed wire there.
Sorry,
I just put a link in the chat to the in the private chat to those LED wire strips. Because some of these here are 0.42 of a millimeter thick.
But yeah, there's some wire that just straight sucks, man. Like you go to solder it and it like peels like a banana, and I was just like, and like it would like be too flexible, and there's some shitty wire out there.
It stretches.
Yeah. So I've been running the same. You know, there's better wire out there for sure, but. I mean, as long as I've never had a problem with any of my wiring ever. Like, I know that some people have been like, "Hey, shit got hot and my board like is toast," and I was like, "Yeah, dude, that's some shitty wire. Like, that wire did not hold heat enough." So, but that's the only difference with PTFE. PTFE is just very durable. Like, it's hard to peel and cut and whatever, but it's also extremely heat.
I don't think the cores is no different between any of them, is it? I think it's only the insulation thickness that really varies.
It's pretty much the insulation thickness on PTFE is a little bit tighter and smaller. Some are less forgiving. It really just depends on where you get the wire, man.
The one I ended up using on the Vendari was like a copper wire and it had like an enamel on it. It wasn't silicone at all. I actually had to sand the wire to get the enamel off so that I could tin it. Oh yeah, it was a real pain in the ass, but that's what I could find that day in a local shop.
Did it solder very well? Was it hard to sort of get it to tin the wire?
No, it was easy.
Yeah.
It just sucked having to sand the enamel off.
And I'll tell you what,
it's almost like a hanger wire, you know, like it's super, super rigid. Like if you bend it,
you don't want, that's
just a single strand of copper bending it up the chassis.
I have this 20, I think, that I got from, I don't know if this is KR or if this is the custom saber shop, but it's PTFE and it's 20 gauge, and it is very, dude. It's like freaking so slick. But I got it to try it out, and I honestly haven't really tried it that much because I just stick with my same shit. But yeah, dude, I'll tell you what I do hate the most, which is it has applications, but dude, when you go higher than 28 gauge, like dude, when you have like a 30 or 33, it's like a pubic hair, dude. And if you bend it once or twice, it snaps the whole thing. I hate that wire so much, man. It's such an annoying gauge to use. It's like a pube hair, dude.
I would have gone with floss or something. But
no, because floss is strong, dude. Like, I guess pube hairs might be pretty strong too.
No, I used to use 32 for everything. 32 for everything except for power.
Well, yeah, I use I go up to 28. So like my gauge, a lot of people ask me the gauges, and I usually just send them the stock wire gauge diagram because I mean that's right. But I do 22 for battery related stuff, positive, negative, obviously, and then depending on the pixel connector, I might use just 122 gauge on the positive because that runs to a specific spot. But sometimes I'll have two 24 gauge negatives because you have boards that have jumpers, and instead of jumping all over the place, I just run the two that are tied to the, you know what I mean? So it's like just kind of cleaner that way for me. I just don't like doing wires on top of the board to jump.
And then what, 28 for switches and speaker?
28 I use for switches, and then I started using 26 gauge for speakers just because I think Irv suggested it in the higher amperage speakers nowadays, like the 3 ohms and all that stuff. I don't think it's not necessary. You can still get away with 28, but I was just like, screw it, I'll start using 26.
When you look at a pixel blade drawing 12 amps at 4 volts, you know, you're looking at nearly 50 watts versus a speaker which is what, 3 watts, 4 watts.
Oh, dude, Aaron, you use the 32 gauge, dude. It works great if you have a component that's not going to move. If that makes sense. Like say you have a switch that's like a micro tack and it's going to a board that never moves, then you're okay. But if there's any tension on that wire, dude, it's gonna snap off that pad, dude. It's just guaranteed over time. I hate that wire.
I wanna do a test one day and just see like what I can run. Like just use a 28 gauge and run a white pixel blade and see how.
Bro, I'd be honest with you, man. When I first started doing NeoPixel, I just didn't know any better, man. And it was my own saber, but I ran I think I ran all 28 gauge or something like that.
No,
and it ran fine for a year or so. I eventually swapped it out just because I was like, you know what? I know better than this. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I was like, but
it's one of those things. It's better just to be safe and use the thicker wire.
Exactly.
But I sort of want to test out where the limit is. Like, could you do it and have no problem? You probably could. Like all these wiring specs, you know, something that's rated to say 10 amps can happily run 20 amps before it starts having issues. But
I think, I think if you just had it on white full blast and had it running till literally on till the battery died, I think it could warm up. But I think there'd be a couple different variables of if it would actually like.
That would make a fun YouTube video though. Like, let's make this lightsaber start on fire. Like, let's go.
Yeah. I'll see if there's a local camera store that has thermal cameras that you can hire. Just get one. We'll just see how hot we can get this pipe bomb.
I'll tell you the quickest way to get any of your sabers to get just straight hot on fire is to slap a Kyberphonic font in there, dude. It just immediately the hottest thing on the market, dude. Straight up. I got you, Jesse. I got you.
With a green blade, dude.
With a green blade. That thing will be fucking lit, son. Oh, sorry. PG-13. Jesse, man, you gotta make me cuss, dude.
Yeah. Might be a fun little experiment though to do a video.
Dude, I still got to do the experiment with. Actually, I got the perfect. Okay, there's 2 experiments in one, and Jesse and I have been talking about this for about a year now. I want to make like an 8-foot blade, an 8-foot NeoPixel blade
on a thin neck,
on the slowest scroll ever, dude. Like just trying to hold that thing, press that button, and watch it just scroll for like.
Can the Profi run that many pixels? Like.
Probably not. I mean, how many pixels? If you had 8, okay, wait. So that would be, because you need to double up those strips.
Well, so if
How many
you can't
pixels is
program
that?
more than 144, but wouldn't it just repeat it?
That's what I'm saying.
Just have some wires running from the end of the first strip down to trigger a switch on the second prophy.
We just do, we just do, we'll do a trident ignition and we'll have 4 feet go up and then another 2 feet for the Quillians. And that'll be enough. So it's like a huge cross, dude. We can do it.
I like it.
Where you getting the tube from? Where you getting the polycarb?
Well, that's what we were talking about.
Home
man.
Depot, bro.
Home
Straight
Depot,
up.
man. I could print the connector. You know what I mean? We're good. I would have to, if we were doing actual blades, like trans-white blades, you could do it and just make connectors, you know, like Lego pieces. You just basically like stacking it, like, you know, when you got like the dry erase pens in school and you stack them up really high.
Yeah.
People complain about that solder break in strips as it is.
I'll duct tape the whole thing, dude.
Well, I mean, it's not for function. Like,
Yeah.
You make it, someone will message you wanting to buy one.
Oh, I wouldn't want to keep an 8.
Yeah, I could gladly buy it.
Come get it, dude.
I like that idea.
$2,000.
Being like markers. You need like little PCBs between them, so you could be like, and it's modular. How many blades you want? Just keep stacking. Like,
Just a bunch of different connectors. Oh my
You
god!
could make you could make like a little 12-inch rigid PCB. They just clip together. And just
Or you could just pogo pin them, dude. You know what I mean, with set screws or whatever.
yeah.
That's kind of ridiculous at that point, but
Duct tape.
duct tape. I was just gonna.
just do clear packing tape all around there, dude, and then it'll do an unstable blade style. We're good.
You
Dude.
get
you go.
diffusion.
Just don't put any pixels on the pogo. Don't put any pixels on that pogo pin connector.
Lightsaber lance, dude.
That's basically what
Dude,
we make.
You just get like a bike that looks like a speeder. You know what I mean? And you just drive around town and just lance people. I'd do it. That's how that's my ticket. That's my ticket to fame and money, dude.
Bro, that picture of Carter.
I know. I was just staring at it. That's a good one.
I've still got that thing here to send you to.
All right, hold on. We need-
that one.
The what?
Oh, I was
I made
gonna
a,
put
like-
it together.
It's out in the workshop. It's like a little plate, and it's got different size chambers on there.
Mm-hmm.
So you can like test speakers with different size resonance chambers.
Oh, that's
with different
tight.
pops.
Yeah.
And you just basically just move the clip to the speaker you want to try, and do it that way.
Yo.
Like,
That'd be sick.
I was
I built
bummed
it
out.
ages ago to send you, and I just never did. I just
Mhm.
forgot about it. I found it the other day when I was moving shit.
I was bummed out, man. This was supposed to be a 31 millimeter, and it was not that impressive at all. Like, I did it, and this speaker actually, I think, is blown or something. But it was weak, dude. I was like, 31 millimeter was
What's the largest speaker you've ever installed?
that one, 31.
That one?
15-inch.
So this pommel, dude, right? Put a JBL speaker in one of these. Yeah, this pommel could fit that. So I just made a speaker pod because that was the original intention. Dude, this speaker is massive. I had to make a pod that big and recess it down in there because, I mean, this speaker is like that. You know what I mean? It's like double the length of a normal speaker.
It's
Yeah.
still like
Do you think it's
a-
because the Profi didn't have enough power for it,
Well, this is CFX.
or CFX didn't have enough power for it?
Are they 3 watts still? Those 31s?
I don't know. I think so. I mean, it didn't have any labels on it or
It's got a
nothing.
stamp on it.
It's got nothing on it. It's just like a blank speaker. I don't know where it's from or who made it.
It'd probably sound good in the low frequencies, but I don't think it'll be any louder.
It wasn't loud at all. Even if I turned the volume down, it still sounded pretty weak sauce. I mean, dude, just putting a fully enclosed 28 in this beast was way better.
Is there,
I was like, all right.
is there any external amps that anyone's used on? They like
Yeah, I tried to do it, and you can hook it up to speakers like what Jesse does, basically.
Yeah,
Because
because
what I
more speakers in a Saber. Like I've seen someone claim they're going to put 8 speakers in a Saber. I mean, like an actual practical thing. Could you run?
you
2
could do.
speakers
I know
with power?
Space Window did 2 in one Saber, or it was like they were kind of both facing a certain chamber or something like that.
If they powered off the board, you're still splitting that power because the amp can only do so much.
True.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. The only thing I've ever wanted to do, which
You
I
can
never,
run it to phase too.
yeah, I was gonna try to do. I still need to do it at one point, but I was gonna do a proto saber and basically just hook it up like Jesse does his audio and have the speaker in the proto pack. So I still got to design that and try it out, but.
Get kicked
Yeah.
out of
So
conventions.
you just do like a 1/4 inch on the saber and then have it like almost like
Yeah, like a guitar.
amp.
Yeah, I have
You
the.
can get like a coiled cable for it and everything too. Be cool.
Yeah, see, my idea originally was to hook. I don't know where it's at, but I have a JBL speaker and I was gonna hook it up to this thing, but it didn't work.
I was gonna say if you're gonna bother going to that length and having it run to a pack, just do the whole install in the pack and just run a couple of wires to the saber. Don't bother.
Absolutely. Just have the switch connected, like everything, basically like a 16-pin connector or some shit.
Wouldn't the board have to be in the saber for it to react though?
Yeah, no, I was talking about the speaker. I'd probably put the speaker and the battery in the pack.
Yeah, okay.
And then just have the saber have so much room to do lights, switches, connectors, board.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
I didn't think of the motion. Yeah,
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
So would
because
you have to run power up the cord for the saber, or would the power be both in the saber and in the pack for the speaker?
Well, I was originally going to use this guy because of the pommel. So I was just going to drill that out and have a wire with like a connect type thing, and then have the wire go. And I have a like a conduit wire that you could feed the cable through, and it would protect
cooler.
And it looks cooler, and I could weather that cable. And then I had an old, I bought an old transistor radio that looked cool, and I put like the cover tech clip on it so you can clip it to the belt.
Nice.
Oh,
But
that's sick.
I want to build a Jedi. I need a Jedi belt.
So
And
you're gonna look like a Ghostbusters cosplay.
Yeah,
With
that's what I was gonna say.
Well, the actual Proto Saber pack. Back then, I wasn't designing anything or printing anything. I was just kind of going to try to fumble my way through it. But now I could actually design the whole thing, what it looks like in the comics. You know what I mean? Add lights on it and shit too.
Yeah.
How long does your saber last? About 6 weeks.
Say
Yeah,
what?
Depending on the battery.
Yeah, got this big lithium battery in your backpack.
Yeah, you could put like a 21700 in it and be fine, right? It would last you a while. I mean, how long do you really need to?
Put like 3 or 4 of them in there, dude. Why not?
I'm talking like a 400 amp hour.
Yeah, walk around with a radioactive
bomb.
pack on my head.
Dude, it would have to be Elvis to do that cosplay. 100%.
I got too many projects, man. I still got to build my. I don't know. I'm focusing more on dumping all my, because I'm kind of done with my shit. I was like, I'm just gonna start making stuff to sell for people, because I've spent years being like, you can't have my stuff. You know what I mean? And now I'm like, you know what? I'll make something for you guys. But
Dude, I literally forced Benji to do a scrap flex for me. I was like,
That's
oh, you
not
have.
true.
I was like, you have 2 2.0 kids. Guess what? You're doing one for me.
Yeah, no, I was glad, because I had those kits and I had full intentions to make the sell, and you were like, hey man, like, you think maybe you could do it? And I was like, perfect timing, dude. I got a scrap flex for you.
Bad.
Yeah, let me redo that one, dude. Send it back. I mean, I got your Savage that I got to do, but that thing will be easy peasy.
I bought those speakers. They're coming. So.
Oh, okay. Well, then I need to order your connectors. The only thing I haven't done on the Golden Harvest V3 was the accent, because you have 2 accent lights.
Oh yeah.
I've never done that. The only thing I've ever done with Golden Harvest is literally wire it up and go power. Cool, done.
Yeah.
I've never messed with running any accents to the board, but I'm sure it's simple. I mean, that whole board's simple.
You could literally send that thing back to me not working, but as long as it looks pretty, it'll be 10 times better than what I had it as before. So.
Oh, it would work fine. I mean,
That was in rough condition.
I think
Do a Star Killer then, Sir Peanut Butter.
There you go.
I think
yeah, dude.
Scrap killer.
The scrap killers, dude. Dylan don't get any recognition for those, man. I'm always trying to be like, that looks like a Dylan Dimmick relics. Like, he did those scrap killers, and he did a cannon scrap. He did a cannon Star Killer, like a cannon, like how I did this cannon from like, what's his name? Griff.
Yeah.
Griff kind of started that shit. But yeah, Dylan did one that's like a Star Killer and that. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. Very, very
Cool concept.
very unique, yeah. But he also did a lot of he took like a lot of TFU2 style lower ends and added them to a scrap Star Killer up top.
Okay.
And those look pretty cool. I've seen those out in the wild. But it's crazy, man. If you don't do anything in this hobby for 6 months to a year, you're an ancient relic. No one knows who you are. Like straight up, man. That's how it is. It's a quick revolving door.
Dude, going back to you talking about like making art and selling it, you were kind of like in this ready to take a break mode when I got that speeder bike, but like I'm still hanging on to it, waiting for you to be like, yeah, let's do it.
Oh, you talking about me?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I was always ready. I thought you were gonna do it because you started installing, and I was like, maybe
No,
he's just.
I need some Nerf herder art in my collection, man, and I
dude.
think I got the concept. Like, let's make it like a proton pack blaster, like with exposed wires and stuff on the outside. Maybe like some
I see what
yellow
you're
and black
saying. You're
caution
talking
tape.
about. Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Dude, that's hype.
Yeah, dude, that saber sounds so good for some reason. It's the no resonance at all. Thing screams.
Sorry.
Is that? Are you talking about the?
Yeah, my
merchant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Save merchant, yeah.
I'll grab it.
Yeah, that. Well, yeah.
With
Out
the
of all the
DB
sabers
part
you
on it,
brought,
so beautiful.
out of all the sabers Benji brought, that was his best sounding one.
Was it
Dude,
really?
I brought like 25 sabers to the meetup, and I was like, here you go, guys.
I mean, there was a lot of good sounding ones, but that one was the best. The little black one with the stuff on it, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
God, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one, I wasn't sure what I was doing for a while. You know, Jeremy sent me the kit as like like, hey man, like I'd love to see you do something with this. And I was like, shit, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. You know what I mean? Like I was like, I need to hurry up and figure something out. And then one day I just slapped a shit ton of stuff on it, and I was like, that'll do. People loved it.
Dude, for not having a plan, it sure came together. I mean, that thing is awesome.
The chassis I had a lot of fun with. It's very different, but it is like you get there and you're done. You know what I mean? Like you push it to there, and then the pommel has to do the rest.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you have no. I was like, I don't know how. I mean, look at where the speaker is.
Because it's just so closed off.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's so stinking closed off.
Oh. It's usually hard to hear how loud a saber is, but you can tell that that's
Yeah.
loud.
You're in fire.
That was hitting the mic.
System.
Yeah.
This is gonna
My
hurt.
favorite.
I mean, that's loud, dude. Oh, sorry, dude. I didn't need to. That's too much. Sorry.
It's pretty hot, but yeah, it's good.
Right.
Right on it.
Oh my god, do you guys remember that one stream we did with Jeff and he's fiddling with
Jeff?
his saber?
Yeah,
It was
he did.
so
He didn't know
loud.
it was on. That's gnarly. Honestly, this one sounds really good, but that scrap tech. That scrap tech is obnoxiously loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. I would love to do just something really wild, and I'm thinking Ghostbusters and like maybe even like a blue LED kind of going up the side or something on the outside, just something crazy.
It's not even a pommel on it.
That's weird that it sounds so good without anything on it. Like just
Well, that's because the speaker is fully closed off, man. This is what I tell everyone who always asks me about these speakers, man. I'm like, dude, what's most important is that there's nothing that speaker is just hugged. You know what I mean? Because whenever you have this is ugly. I just put I think E6000 in those solder gaps and around top. Now I use like a putty paste that Griff recommended. But dude, if you close off those gaps on the top part, I mean it's just gonna sound the best always. That's why MHS sabers always sound really good. That's why Saber Trio sabers sound really good because they have the speaker is in the chassis. Like you have to pop it in. You know what I mean? There's no sound escaping the sides of that speaker.
Yeah.
So that's the secret sauce, man.
oh, sounds Corellia.
Dude, we had I had a lot of fun watching Jesse make that shit. That was fun, man. I feel bad too because I was like, add a little bit. I was at like, what if we did this? And he's just like, you know what I mean? I'm just like, what if we add a little bit of that? I was trying so hard not to be that guy, but
That's fine.
Oh, I made
Sometimes
it for
you-
the best though.
but I mean, yeah, dude. When some people are like, I love what you
Look at
did.
that porg, dude.
Could you just?
I just noticed too, dude.
Yeah,
Is this a new
I
shirt in the
noticed.
rotation?
Oh, you guys like my BB-8
Yeah.
shirt? It's
That's
BB-8.
beautiful.
It's BB-8.
That's BB-8. I didn't know
Somebody,
that was BB-8.
somebody commented on my video today. They're like, "Yo, love the BB-8 shirt." I was like, heart. Didn't say anything.
Alrighty.
That's funny.
Yeah.
My
I
daughter
don't know
got
what
a
my-
porg when we were at Galaxy's Edge, and she just loves it. It's from the creature shop, so it's the one that it's like.
Yeah.
When you put the arms
Yeah.
out.
Dude, I want like a real one. You know how like I have like the Grogu statue. Like, let me get a Porg one. Nobody's gonna make that. God forbid.
Yeah, I've seen them, but they're just 3D prints. They're not like furry or anything.
If it's painted really well, I would consider it.
Dude, my girlfriend's house, they have like these, like it's like their house is kind of on a hill, and then the top of the house is these huge windows that like are at the top of their stairs, and they have a Porg like that looks out the window. So like whenever you drive by and see it, I'm just like still there, like you know what I mean? Like it's just like
Oh,
looking
that's
up the house.
hilarious,
It's
dude.
like extremely wholesome. You know what I mean? It's like a stuffed Porg that's like stuck to the window. It's like for a car. And I love it because like you really kind of gotta look. You know what I mean? Like you look up there and you see like a Porg kind of crawling up out the like looking out the window.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, I would love to get. It'd be sick to have with some of my sabers, but so yeah, I think it was EFX. They were going to make one when like they were still like hyping up the movie, and then the movie came out, and
You saw that EFX is now getting ready to ship the Scout Trooper helmet run from 2014. Though that's good.
wow,
God dang, dude.
2014.
Okay, well, then the owner and CEO of EFX died last year, and sort
Okay.
of left the company sort of. So the second in charge now is trying to repair the reputation and actually.
I mean, stuff from
Make that.
2014. Yeah.
Dude,
I
I didn't know
I
that.
pre-ordered that Dark Ray Saber in 2020.
And
And
still
so-
haven't gotten it.
They haven't even started making them. I think it's.
Wow, you've already
I
made
think
your
they're
own.
still. I think they're still trying to gather the boxes of hopes and dreams to be able to start the production. So
Damn. Damn, did you ship my saber already?
I might have packed it. Maybe that's where I went before.
It says shipped. That's because of the label, but
No, it'll be out tomorrow. I'm liking having all this shit like pre-packed and just slap a label ready to go. It's so
yeah,
much easier.
that's nice.
Yeah, less hassle.
Oh my God, Jesse, did I send this to you? It's a toy of I Think You Should Leave where he's wearing the makeup and all this.
Oh my god, no.
There's that one and
The
there's
really
the,
bad fucking mask. Yeah.
the ghost one where he's on the tour.
Yeah.
But the mask one, dude, he's like, take the head off. Don't take the head off. We did way too much. God, I love that show. Wonder how long I've spent combing my beard on your stream, Elvis. Probably at least 2 or 3 hours, right?
Something like
Dude,
that.
it's got to be so soft now.
It feels good, dude. It's like
Did you
one of
put more oil in? I can't. I don't see the
a little
shine.
bit, a little bit. It's not so much a shine as it's like a condition. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of cute and furry creatures, I ordered a Salacious Crumb.
Oh,
Hell
okay.
He is
That's
the
cool.
most
From where?
adorable, fuggliest thing I have ever seen.
Where'd you get it from?
So you know Nigel from Nigel Chow. He used to own Wonderful Savers.
Uh huh.
He does a lot of
Oh,
sculpting.
yeah.
He does all Mando armor and stuff like that. I commissioned him to sculpt one for me.
Damn. Oh, so that's gonna be cool.
It will be
Wait,
cool.
he does creatures?
Yeah, he's done heaps.
Would he do a porg? Would he do a porg?
He might.
Dude,
I
you
saw
gotta
the
do
second that dawned on Jesse, dude. He was like, "Wait a minute."
Because
The
I
pork that
want.
feathers.
Yeah.
Jesse's really into porg.
Look at here. I'll send you a picture. There's one from. I'm gonna send it to you. Hold on. Let me find it. Hold up.
Hold up.
Ding, ding, ding,
fabric.
ding, ding,
That's
Dude,
sort of
can't
like
you just get it off Porghub or UPorg or
Dude,
Hero?
nobody.
That's
There's
different
only
spelling.
toys. That's it. There's only toys. Nobody makes like a good.
That's different spelling.
Oh.
Wrong fork.
Bow, bow, down, bow, bow, bow.
Benji, that fucking Ray Hill I sent you.
I talked about that earlier, dude. That is not no, absolutely not, dude.
Well,
Ben,
dude, it
did
was
you end up
accurate.
with my gold pieces for this Qui-Gon?
Say what? What you talking me?
I bought Jesse's Qui-Gon, and I was like, "Where's the gold pieces?" He's like, "Oh yeah, Benji took those."
Do you want it? I have
No,
just a
I'm not
shroud.
gonna put it on there.
Well, it's just a shroud. Yeah, it's. I think. Yeah, I think it's
It's disgusting.
There's a shroud and the top.
Oh, like the
Emitter.
plate, like on the side or whatever, is gold.
yeah,
Like
the,
instead of the silver, you could change all the silver to gold.
wait,
Oh,
I didn't
that's
keep.
cool.
I didn't keep. I don't think I kept it in there, did I?
Some sabers look pretty cool with their
Paradigm
gold.
did a video on one. It's called the Qui Gold. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty
quite
cool.
gold. Yeah, that's an older KR model.
Is
It was in
gold or
there,
is
and then I sent it to
It wasn't KR, was it?
Nah, it's cool.
no Corban. Sorry if I said KR.
Is it gold or is it more like a? It looked like a pale, like a yellow.
It's gold. It's like a. It's like a golden brass looking. You know what I mean? Like it's a polished gold. I
Yeah.
didn't try scuffing it up and seeing if it was like a plated thing, but it yeah, I don't know.
I like that all gold mace, dude. Those look pretty sick.
I remember people were doing gold Graflexes back in the day, like just straight up all gold.
Why?
You know who
Because
Shamim did that?
Shamim did it. Shamim did one, and then everyone started doing them.
I've got 5 gold Sidious, which I'm planning
That's
on
pretty cool.
keeping one, but I'm planning the other ones are going to be just random giveaways when I sort of find a reason to do a giveaway.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you, weren't you doing the dark version of the Sidious too, like the black one?
Yeah, so I did the pack the ultimate pack where you got both. But I've had so many people message me saying, you know, I want the black one as well. And like, I was like, you know, so I'm not going to do it as a pack. You can just buy it as a standalone. I've got one sitting here.
Do you have one? Yeah, I want to see it.
Yeah, I think
So
the
which
Sidious
so
I changed my mind on once I had one. Like I think Jesse's, I was the first one that actually like was like, oh okay. I used to not care for that hilt. Now I'm like, I get it. I like it. It's just it
Is
looks
the-
like
when was the black one used?
Against
Yeah,
the Rebel
same.
and his.
Oh, so it's Rebels or
No,
Clone Wars.
Well, no, he hasn't Revenge of the Sith, right?
When he's fighting Yoda, that one part where they're fighting on the platform in the middle of the Senate
In the
thing,
Senate.
where where he's like sort of like goes and then
Yeah.
swings. When the
dang it, I want a screenshot of it.
That was good.
It's
That's
black.
accurate.
It's a different saber. It's a resin prop. It's painted like matte silver and black, which looks.
Ooh.
So this is the normal one.
Yeah.
And then
Ooh, I like that.
Oh, dude, that looks so sick.
That looks a lot better. Okay.
See, I thought it was all black. I didn't realize it was just that Cabernet color is now like a gray, like a graphite.
Yeah, like the top and the shroud.
Mhm.
black, and then the special edition one, which is just something random I did, is this.
Ooh.
Ooh.
When I get my phone, so I can use my light. I don't know if it's going to show up.
It's like
Oh
is it like
yeah.
Is it iridescent?
Yeah, it's.
Okay, yeah, I saw it.
It goes from black to green to purple to like an orangey color.
oh wow.
That's what's up.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the black one. A lot of people have, like, so many people have said, "Oh, you're going to do more black ones." And I was like, "Oh, I guess if people want them."
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty cool.
It's just.
Yeah, I dig it.
I like it. Are the gems different colors? The eyes on the they're
They're red and green wherever they are.
You just don't have them.
They're the same.
they're
Yeah.
the same on the black. Okay.
There's a production made Sidious Prop 2, which is like this whole body here is like a dark maroon, metallic, and this is maroon. So the coloured buttons are polished gold.
Mm.
Yeah, it's really strange. I thought I might get to do a couple of them too because I paint them all here, so I can really just do whatever.
Yeah.
But someone got theirs the other day and they're like, "It is so heavy." I'm like, "Yeah, they are." This here weighs the same as the Corban Ventra Staff.
Wow, really?
So this is the.
I have that. Wait, are you talking about the S one?
That one.
Yeah, I got that one too.
Actually, like 20 grams heavier.
Wow.
So that's heavier.
Wow.
Insane.
Mm.
Hey, do you have a Canon laying around? I've been staring at that on sale on your site forever.
Yeah, it's probably literally laying around. Before there.
Literally laying around.
Yeah, that's it there.
Nice.
That looks
Yeah,
good.
they weren't. The finish on them is a bit crappy. The machining wasn't great. There's some like scratches and whatnot. That's why they're
Weather that baby
Weather it
up.
up.
Weather it up.
Well, that's it. But like, there was a lot of complaints with them, and I just thought, I'll just do them cheap. So now they're, I don't know, they are like 100.
They're cheap, yeah.
bucks.
Yeah, real cheap. It was like 150 or plus or minus something. But yeah, it was
Not
real
even.
cheap.
I don't think it's that much. I think it was close to 100.
Less than 100.
I got the Solos old one that's been empty for years.
Yeah, I've got some of them.
Go update the price on your website, and I'll buy it right now.
I'll just send you a code. I've still got so many of them just sitting around. I sold a few. There's not really any issue with the Ezra hilt, but I thought, well, I'm dropping the price. I'm just trying to clear out all the old stuff that's been sitting for like 12 months plus and start fresh.
Yeah.
No, the shroud's aluminium. That was another issue. It was supposed to be steel, and they didn't make it out of steel.
Mm.
Yeah, you sound
Yeah,
not like you weren't so happy with the machine shop on that one.
It's not the best. Yeah, I'm not overly happy with that run. And
Actually,
neither
I want a Canon to have a Canon, so like it'd probably be fine for me.
Yeah.
it's if you weather it, yeah, great. There's some really nice weathered ones out there. But if you want something that looks like polished, it's not the right one. What have I got them for? I've got them for 185 Australian. To 185.
I think so. But...
So one,
Yep. Yeah, Benji, that's it.
125 US.
Is that it? Okay, cool.
Yeah, $24. Yeah, they're cheap.
Yeah, I'll just make you a discount code if you want. I'll take it down to $100 for you.
Sure, man. Yeah, I'll do it.
Sold. To the man
See,
in the
that's
black.
why Sean wanted to get on a live stream. He just wanted to sell us a bunch of sabers.
Well, I already told him the other day I was going to buy one.
Well, hold on. What do you got? Hold up. I ain't buying much stuff lately, but I'm thinking about buying stuff to sell, like to install and sell.
He's got Ezra's. He's got the
Ooh,
the
I
green
need an
ones.
Ezra, though.
Yeah.
People were like, we love the chrome plated shroud. I'm like, it's that's not chrome. I said that's just really, really polished stainless steel.
Yeah, I agree. Whether
that hilt is why I made my new Anakin out of stainless, because people couldn't tell the difference between it and chrome.
Wow,
I'm like,
that's cool.
I'm like, yeah, no plating issues with stainless steel, because it's just is what it is.
Yeah.
And it won't
How is
scratch.
it? How is it with fingerprints?
The same.
The same. Okay.
It's shiny, but you can polish it.
Yeah.
You mark it, you can polish it back out. Whereas with chrome, it's stuffed.
see, now I need an Ezra for my own collection, though. That's not good for me.
Well, they're
That's what
cheap
I'm
too.
saying, You already
They're
have.
all-
Don't you have the blaster, Ezra?
No, I did that for Jeremy.
Oh, okay. That's
I
right.
think he sold it to help fund his lathe. I was like,
Yeah.
hey, go for it. So it's your hill, which, is very nice of Jeremy. He's such a thoughtful little bitch, dude. I swear to God. Like, he was like, hey, dude, he was like, let me know when you're going to sell your scrap flex. I don't want to do a sale while you're doing that one. And I was like, no. I was like, all right, thank you so much. I was like, but I'll put it up for sale today.
Consider it for sure.
Yeah, I know, right? I was like, you're a good dude, man. I did not think about it like that.
The Ezras, I put them up on the sale, on big sale, the same time I did the Canaans, just because they match and go together, and I just put on there that they're B grade as well. But I've gone through them all, and there's not actually any issues with any of them. So I'm just like, they've sort of just been sitting. So I'll just leave
I
the
don't see
sale.
it still. You got one land next year?
What's
The
that?
Ezra?
Yeah.
You have an Ezra?
I'd
Do I
like
have
to
one?
see it. Do you happen to have one right there handy?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
wasn't,
let's
I
see
wasn't
that.
as into the Ezra hilt as the Canaan one. I liked Ezra's first hilt better than the second one.
Really? I like
It's
the
more.
second.
It's more unique, but yeah, the second one's cool.
I will
love
say,
that. Yeah,
I will
that's
say
nice,
this
dude.
though, that once I weathered and had that the staple gun looking one in hand, I loved it. I was
Oh,
like,
dude, you don't have to
Oh,
open
it's
a
so
box.
sick.
changed my mind, man, on the whole hill.
I have an automatic shrink wrapping machine. I'll just chuck it back to you.
Dude, even the LGT, the Ezra, the staple gun one,
Yeah.
looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Someone had one. Was it Jim maybe? Fulcrum?
Yeah,
I don't
think
remember.
so.
Someone had the LGT one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's nice, dude.
Yeah, dude, I like that.
Get a little 3/4 blade in there.
Personally, I like that one more than the Canaan hilt. That's just me, but that
Yeah.
looks sick.
Yeah, that's a beautiful hill. I love those
Wow.
because, like, I love the implement of like the little grenade section-ish type thing and the Graflex pins up top. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Graflex pins, dude. That's what got
Yeah.
me.
I never noticed it still had the switch from the staple gun. That's cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, the toggle.
That is a toggle if you install it right.
That's cool.
That is cool.
What else is in here?
So shiny.
Well, whenever he ends up in
Well, that's it.
Ahsoka,
It's like
Damn.
so they made these at the same time they made these.
Yeah.
Where these turned up, most of them were average, and these are like pristine.
hmm
Interesting.
What's the plating on the Ezra?
It's not plated. Which part?
The Ezra's not plated?
No,
Oh.
that's just polished stainless.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's heavy, like it's a big thick shroud.
Oh,
I've
shit.
got one here on my desk that I like to play with because it's a shroud. Because you hit it,
Nice.
Sounds like Beskar.
Oh yeah, when she
Yeah.
gets down on the ground and does like the fighting stance.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
yeah, no, there's a chrome plated. Revan. So
Which Revan is this now?
I think this might be a TXQ one.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's chrome versus like really polished stainless.
Yeah, it looks the same. Looks exactly the same.
It's far more durable. If you scratch it, you can polish it back up.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Whereas chrome, you scratch it, it's
done.
scratched.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I've moved away from chrome and just using stainless. And people seem to like stainless steel. Like you see it all the time. Like someone does a run and they do stainless steel version, everyone jumps on stainless. Like
hmm
If it's stainless steel, can you heat stain it?
Yep.
Really? Okay. So
Yeah.
even shiny, you can heat stain.
If it's stainless steel and then nickel plated brass, those are like what Graflex is.
Will it automatically lose the sheen?
it does dull a little bit. It won't go
Mhm.
like rainbow shiny chrome because it oxidizes, but it will still be shiny. Yeah, chrome does it too. You can do it to chrome plating, but because it's so thin,
It'll melt, right? Like kind of chip
like
off,
it flakes. Yeah,
peel and chip. Yeah.
the bond sort of just gives up. But yeah, you could do that. But what you got to watch with stainless steel is if you heat stain it, it's not really stainless anymore. It
Right.
So I guess all the Kylo Ren helps with the heat stained coins on them. Even though they're all stainless, once you heat those up, it changes the metal structure and
Properties.
rust.
Yeah.
They do rust.
Dang, man, I might have to grab that lone wolf. I don't know. I wasn't planning on buying the hill for myself.
There's not. They say B grade, but they're not. They're just.
It wouldn't matter. I'd weather it. I'm not a pristine state. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Someone did one last week, like, and they like rusted it all up in the grooves and
oh yeah.
yeah, completely smashed up the shiny shredder. It looks really good. Really good.
Where'd Carter go?
He does this, dude.
He's on the phone.
Really?
He's eating. What was he eating the other night? Dude? He's eating 7 corn on the cobs right now, dude. He has a line of corn on the cobs, and he's just running down.
He's eating them long ways. You guys see that video I sent you?
Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That porg is sick, Jesse.
Right? That's the one that's at Lucasfilm, so that's like an actual.
Oh, is that the one that they used for like the one they
Probably
actually made?
one of the many that they made, yeah.
Were they CGI?
Both, yeah. They made puppets and then they did CG as well.
Yeah. That'd be tedious, eh? That looks like it's made with real feathers.
Yeah. It'd be
But
sick
I
though.
started making a Chewie.
Okay.
Like I end up with a Chewie mask, and I wanted to make the rest of the Chewie. I made like this much of his leg.
Oh wow.
And,
Just because of all the hair.
No, because you got to like loop it and thread it each strand.
Yeah.
It's like hundreds of hours of work in making those things.
Yeah, but a Chewy compared to porgs like this big or something.
You know, imagine having to glue those feathers on.
Yeah. Well, that's why I mean,
it was-
if somebody like makes creatures like that, and I'm sure it would be expensive, but if the price is right.
That's it. Yeah, hang on a sec. So yeah, it is the
I would
pommel
love to
comes
have
off. That whole black piece that runs through there is all one solid piece.
Okay.
And it runs all the way up into there. And
Benji, make
So-
him big.
that's all one piece there. That gold
Or
ring comes
Elvis,
off.
make him big.
Yeah. Put him up.
Put him up
There you go.
on it.
Yeah, so that black's all one piece.
Yeah.
The pommel. Pommel comes off there.
Nice. Yep.
And then the emitter is one piece as well because I didn't after the fiasco of the high grounds with the skinny threads and stripping necks, and I said I'm gonna make that just one piece. That's solid piece except for the blade plug emitter.
Yeah.
That just goes on there.
It would be super cool to do one of those up with a tiny
A 3/4 blade,
Yeah.
right?
Will 3/4 blade fit in there?
Well, that's the blade plug, but
Right.
You probably fit a 3/4 blade over it. I think it was 12 millimeters, so it's less than half an inch. You probably have to put like some sort of acrylic rod in there.
What's does it hold a 28 millimeter speaker? What's the internet?
Yeah.
28 in there. Sweet.
All these questions. I designed
Sorry.
something 6 months later. People ask questions. You're like, I can't remember.
Forgot. Yeah, you forgot what the dimensions
Oh,
are.
yeah.
He's like, Benji, I'm trying to throw this stuff away on my website right now. It's like $100, man. I don't know. Like,
I know, right? I'm just sitting here like, it
You
don't.
send stuff to the factory and they message you asking you a question. I got to pull my drawings up and be like, oh shit.
Oh, it wouldn't matter, man.
What is
I'd love to display it anyways.
No, there's a 26 mil opening in the bottom,
Okay.
and the top part is
12.
12 and a half.
that's through the blade plug.
Yeah. So you can see the seam line there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Still, it'd be awesome.
Well, yeah, because you take that out and you put a blade in, it's fine.
Put the blade in. It's shallow, like it's.
True. Okay. Yeah.
Just wire
Yeah,
one
I
of those
With the neck.
pathos.
You just
Yeah.
recess that blade, dude. That connector, you're
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Yes, it is, dude. My Christmas or Father's Day present for my kids or something. Boba Fett mug.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
I had a heap of cool Star Wars cups in my car when it got stolen. I was annoyed about the car being stolen.
Oh yeah, dude, that sucked.
I
I
had
saw
some cool
that.
shit in there that I just hadn't taken out. It was sitting in
Yeah.
the back of the trunk.
It's crazy that like your logo, like you talk about like the logo on the side and everything. It's like, dude, the balls.
I spoke to the cops about that, and they said it just makes it more of a challenge because these are kids. They're all underage, There's, in Australia here, I don't know if it's the same over there, but there's no accountability if you're a kid. You basically just get a slap on the wrist and don't do it again. So these
Not
guys
here,
have-
dude. Give you some hard time, bro. Like straight up lock you up.
The guy who took mine went to jail for 4 weeks and back out again and out stealing cars again. So, you know, and they can just keep doing it. And like you get let out on bail here, but if you're under 18, there's no such thing as a breach of bail. So there's no punishment for not following your bail conditions.
Mm.
And then they just reinstated that breach of bail for this reason, and now apparently it's against human rights. So now they're back off no punishments. So what do you do?
Yeah,
We're getting like 10 or 15 cars in my town stolen a night.
Wow.
I'd be laying some like Home Alone style Kevin McAllister traps in that car, dude. Like, you want to get in my car, dude? It's gonna freaking inject
well,
something in your ass, bro.
As you all know, here in Australia, we don't have the right to defend ourselves.
Wow.
We were told by the police that if they come into our house, hand them your keys, let them go. If you touch them, you will be charged with assault.
What the hell,
I'd be John Wick
dude?
in the house, dude. Hell no.
I
We don't
couldn't live in Australia.
We don't have guns here or weapons in general. Like our crime rate's really low. Our murder rate is like in the triple digits for the year versus
Yeah,
America.
and it's like the stabbing and crossbow rates are way through the roof, right? Like everyone had like a bunch of like melee weapons and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
So
no.
last year we had, I think there was like 600 murders in Australia for the year. I think you guys topped that in 2 weeks.
Oh, dude, New Orleans does that before lunch, bro. Like New
Yeah.
Orleans, murder
So
capital of the United
these
States.
kids, these kids are getting hold of black market like handguns and coming into our houses with that, and we've got nothing. So it's like, yeah, have my keys, because what's the alternative?
Wow.
You know, like my friend's got a massive steel spear sitting next to his bed. Because it's like
Lord,
the
man.
I've got a big German Shepherd who now sleeps inside.
Jesse's like, I can relate.
Jesse's got a best car spear right next to his door, dude.
It's not steel, it's aluminum, but
Is it heavy?
yeah.
You do some damage with it?
Oh fuck yeah, dude. This is my like home defense weapon. Yeah, I have it in the short version right now. It comes with 3 pieces. So this is just like I have it.
How long is it? How long's the full thing? Like 7 foot?
It's taller than me. Yeah.
Dude, Sebastian literally
put a hole in my
punctured
ceiling.
Jesse's roof immediately with it. Like, it was
Yeah.
crazy.
About that.
This is from JJ Industries.
Yeah. I saw the run and I just didn't have money at the time.
Yeah, it was like it wasn't that bad.
Did
It
he end
wasn't
up
super
doing,
expensive.
wasn't he talking about doing a steel one at one point?
It has
I
a
don't know, but I
rod
know
in
he,
it or something.
no, he's doing a con-friendly one. So like, I don't know what it's made of. I think the top is rubber and then like the rest is PVC.
But that
or
one's
something.
supposed to have like a steel rod in the bottom or something, so you can hit the
This
ground.
one, yeah.
Yeah, and you can get a little bit of that.
Ding.
Ting.
Yeah. I have regular, not cool floors, so it doesn't do that really. But yeah, it's got a steel bottom. I remember that.
I want that, and I'd really like a gaffy stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, I want a gaffy stick so bad. And Regal Robot, they just did
Yeah.
like a run. They're so expensive.
But
Dude,
yeah,
honestly, I'm surprised nobody did like a miniature scaled down Gaffy 6 style saber. I thought after Book of Boba that was gonna be a thing,
Yeah, right.
dude.
Sean, if you do a run of gaffy sticks, sign me up.
Dude, for real, like that would be dope.
it's too hard to ship wood products. And
Yeah.
I saw the Regal Robot. They're only allowed to sell in USA,
Okay,
but they
yeah.
have like massive Lucasfilm tax on.
Yeah, well, they're so expensive, so I'm sure.
Yeah, because they have to pay their
Baseball
royalty, and from what I've heard from my own little investigations into,
Costs like $1 million a year, right, or something like that for just the.
yeah, plus a percentage of sales up
Yeah.
front.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Just to say Lucasfilm on it.
That's right, and like they sold out. They sold out of that signature edition gaffy stick. At
Yeah, they had
$2,000.
they had the A New Hope version, and then they had the Book of Boba version.
Yeah, but I don't have room. Like these are huge. Like all these.
It was like $1,500, and I was like,
I've got
Right,
lots of cool sabers, and I'm looking at other props now. I like that spear. It's so
Yeah.
they're huge.
mhm.
It's like I want to finish building my R2, which is sitting out in the shed. But it's
Oh,
like,
I would that
where am I gonna put
Benji.
it?
Build me an
I'd love to
R2
go
Benji.
into
How are you doing your R2, Sean?
It's just that I'm gonna run for a quick sec, but it's just a cheap fiberglass cast. I'd like to do like an aluminium one, but you know those things get crazy expensive real quick.
Yeah.
Like people spend like I think it's like 15-20 grand to build an aluminium one. But people, there was a cool one on YouTube that has a lightsaber launcher in it. And
Oh my
Oh
god,
wow.
dude.
That'd be cool.
gas thing and shoots Luke's lightsaber out of it. And this thing is shooting like 200 feet.
Holy.
Can you imagine? Oh my
Yeah.
god, dude.
I'll be back.
That'd be cool.
Oh,
Yeah, I want an
God.
R2 really bad. I always talk to Benji about it. I'm like, Benji, print me out an R2.
that's like max tier nerdy goal, dude. Is an R2 that shoots a saber out, dude? Oh my god.
That would
Dude,
be
even
cool.
even
You're
just like a static R2 would be so sick to have.
You're just chilling on your couch, it rolls in the room and just shoots it out at you. You're like, yes.
We were talking about that earlier. I want to 3D print and paint like a static BD1 and
Oh,
like
there
an
you go.
IG11 or something. I think that'd be
IG11 would be insane. Like just like the torso and head or the whole thing.
I want him to stand next to my shelf.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Battle droids are really cool too. They're
Yes.
all
I
they're
was
like
originally thinking Battle Droid, but then, once we saw IG11 come back as
Yeah.
a babysitter, like the scene when he's on the speeder, and
Yeah.
just like, I was like, oh my god, this is
Yeah.
the coolest droid like ever.
yeah, no, IG11's sick.
I gotta be careful saying coolest droid ever because
There's a lot. There are a lot of cool droids. Like R2, right, Benji?
Dude, I want to. I was talking about this earlier, dude. Really do want to build one. But I think a BD1 would be the first droid I would attempt, just because I could print it up and put lights in it.
Yeah.
Dude, BD1's so cute though, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. I want it for my Fallen display. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
just
yeah.
in the case back there somehow or whatever.
Yeah, I
Go
want
to
to do
cons and
BD1,
it's
but
on
I
your
wanna
back
do
or
it
your
with the
shoulder,
skin
dude.
that I have in the game, like not like the normal BD1, but like
The color
It's
scheme.
all
Yeah.
like a little board in it to where like it makes just like the noises and shit. Oh,
Well, yeah, that would be my plan to do the BD1 would have it like at least
Just
have,
get like a basic Arduino board. and
yeah,
just-
or just one of my freaking old Prism boards or something. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
just
yeah.
push a button and
get some
says
sound, yeah.
some sounds and shit.
That's so cool.
Actually, I don't know. I don't think your package, Jesse, does it have a bunch of BD1 sounds? I forget. I don't think it does.
I don't know. Keenan's the one that
The Survivor
all the
package.
stuff.
I-
Yeah,
I think all the sounds are like the bench sounds and stuff like. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
And then there's a lot of like Cal talking to BD1, but there are some of the quotes have BD1 in it.
yeah, I might have like one where he kind of beeps.
There's
Like-
there's probably some BD1 sound effects out there somewhere.
Oh, for sure. I just can't remember. I don't think because I would have put it all over my Fallen. I think because I simplified that one down, dude. I had like 40 Fallen fonts on that
Yeah.
one that I had, and I was like, you know what? 9 colors, 9 fonts. Let's just call it a day, man. It was like
Yeah, oh, yeah.
scrolling through and trying to figure out which one I was on was
Yeah.
so hard. I mean, yeah, it's a lot. But
you ever have your saber out in public and then you want to go to like a particular sound font and you're like scrolling, you're like, oh wait, hold on, nope, I'm almost there. Like
the
No,
only time
what?
the only time I've ever had a saber out in public and then it actually was doing that was when we were at Galaxy's Edge and we were waiting for all of them to get off the ride and Jeremy and I were scrolling through sound fonts and people were like, what the fuck is going on there? We had some weird sound fonts on there, dude.
I was standing in line to meet Vader, and it was just this really small little line, and it was like a half hour. And anyway, I pulled out the lightsaber and started going through fonts. I had everyone in the line asking me questions. They like a bunch of them followed me on YouTube.
Hell
Yeah.
Networking.
Yeah,
baby.
I only got noticed by one person at Galaxy's Edge, and that was cool.
Someone recognized you?
Yeah, talked to me and they were like, "Yeah, I'll follow YouTube," and I was like, "Hell yeah!" It was like some 14-year-old kid, and I was like,
I'll take it.
"I'll take it, dude. I'll take it. I'll take it." And then I pointed right over at Jeremy. I said, "That's Solo Sabers right there," and he was like, "Don't know."
That
who
kid
is."
said, "Seen it," and then he
Seen
walked
it.
away, dude.
Jeremy was trying so hard not to be noticed by anyone. I kept on being like, "Oh my God, Solo Sabers!" Everywhere I went, he's just like.
This is the Kyberphonic right here.
I did that a lot
Dude.
too.
Trying to explain to people who don't know about sabers too, because like, well, I'll have like a saber trio or whatever, and I'm showing people,
Mhm.
and then I'm like going through sound fonts. And I'm like, my friend makes these sounds, and they're like, what do you mean? And I'm like he
Well,
did this, and
He
they're like,
steals them.
yeah, but you know what I mean? I'm like, this is, and they're like, what do you mean? And I'm like,
My favorite is when they do the whole. There's only one sound. What do you mean? And I'm like, oh,
yeah, you're
Yeah.
like, oh, you peasant, dude. How dare you?
fine.
When we went to Olga's Cantina, we were sat with another family 4 and this other couple, and she
Wow, Carter.
saw, "Hey, he's back."
Your girlfriend leave?
She show up,
No.
say, come outside, give me a little kiss. I'm gonna kiss my little loveroo, and you were like, I'm on the way, babies. And you ran down the stairs, jumped and clicked your heels.
Jump and click your heels.
I'm on the way, sweetums.
That's cute. dude.
Tally ho.
Zach,
Or-
this thing is very loud.
Yeah.
It's very. Oh no, I turned the volume up. It's
She
very
was
loud
what?
now.
Oh,
What'd you put
okay.
in
It
it?
was loud.
What'd you put it at?
Not as high as you would put yours.
I'll put that 24 in my that scrap build that I did. It's like 3,000 on Pro.
Because you're trying to blow it, aren't you?
I was trying to see how loud it would go, and it
Yeah.
still sounds pretty good.
I don't even know what size of speakers in that mace, dude. I have no
It's got to be
idea.
24,
22.
22 or 24. They're small.
Yeah.
Is that even a speaker?
Because that pommel is
Have
so
cover.
small, dude.
Yeah.
I think I had
Dude,
a couple of
show
it.
me how loud it is, bro. Blow it up. Blow it up, dude. Blow the speaker up right now.
Blow the speaker. Let's go.
Pop that
Please
thing, dude. I
don't.
want to hear it. I want to hear
Come on, wait. Please
This
don't.
party.
Please don't.
Explode it, dude. I've exchanged so many speakers. You know how many of these I have?
Damn, yeah, that is
Not bad.
I just gotta put
Yo, you-
gestures on it.
Yo, you got the Saber that I did for you. Your 0.1 back, right? That's right. We talked about that. Okay, good. I don't know why. For a second there, I was like, hold up.
Twist off, spin on. Just saying. Just kidding.
It wasn't working for me. I gotta.
Oh, it's
you
okay
had
if
the
you
problem
can't
with
get
the pixel in the thin neck, right?
Yeah. Not a fan.
01.
Not a fan of that neck. I'm glad you like it. Glad it's
Like
for
you.
you.
I'm glad you enjoy that. I do
glad
not.
that's
I
something
hate
that you
it.
can have
Subscribe.
fun with.
I
Me
think they look
personally-
cool, but the concept doesn't make sense to me.
Well, no, it was just more of like it's problematic. You know what I mean? Like it might happen again later on down the road.
What had happened?
What
Yeah.
happened was, though, the problem is the strip inside the neck, like because the polycarbonate neck will clock over time. Because I mean, it's not an aluminum piece; it's not going to stop.
Yeah.
So, like, if he puts a lot of pressure on the neck and it just keeps clocking over time,
We do that
Yeah.
motion again.
if he just keeps on, if he takes the strip and the neck and the emitter and he just keeps going with it, and eventually it's going to clock off, and the connector is connected to the strip and the strip's connected to the board. So if the strip gets twisted and then it loses connection, and then your connection will break,
Stop.
and you're done. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. You're finished, is what you're saying.
yeah.
You're
What would be
finished.
better is if there was a DIN pin connector and it just went right in and somehow locked in
It-
and just stayed in.
It's a tight fit.
Yeah. And then if you popped it out, maybe a little bit, you know what I mean? And then when you put it back in, maybe it went like that a little bit. Like just locked in. That's why I didn't like it. That's why I didn't like it. It didn't do any of that. It didn't do
Maybe it'd be better if you spit on it for the connection. You know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The spit would glisten with the light. That'd be-
Absolutely.
It's like flux, dude. It's like natural flux. Just like that. Perfect.
I love it.
Oh, dude. Sir PB,
Carter, do you have a new
put
test?
your volume at, I think, 2200.
All right, hold
I
on,
can bump
hold
it
on.
down.
We got to put Carter on blast. He's got something new.
Dude, that
Hey,
looks
hold up.
clean, bro.
Where'd you get that, dude?
I got Thursday.
I'm calling
You
the
got a
cops.
Thursday?
I'm calling
Yeah,
the
I got
cops.
I'm calling the cops on your ass,
Yeah.
dude.
Dude, I was at work when I saw, because I was like just kind of briefly looking at the chat, and I saw like the zoomed out picture of it when Carter said that's what he was gonna get, and I swear to God, I thought it was like Africa, like the continent of Africa, and I was like, I mean, that's cool, Carter. I don't know.
I feel like you like that.
Like I don't know. Like
that
getting
you
that,
got that for you, dude. Like that's great. Me,
but me personally,
that's about the fun, dude. That's the funniest, like passive aggressive ass backwards compliment you could ever do. I'm glad you
dude.
like that. I don't, but I'm glad you do.
always on my Saber videos, I'd get that, dude.
You get that a lot.
I
I was saying
personally
earlier, but I want to
hate
do
that
something
hill.
like this design. On
my
the
my
forum.
favorite my favorite Zach is the interesting that you chose that. I wouldn't.
I would
I
never
won't-
have gone with that. Yeah, but I'm glad you
That is
like that.
not my first choice, but interesting. Okay.
I would under no circumstances own that or pay for that, but I'm glad you did.
Very interesting choice you went with, and you paid how much for it? Okay.
And you're and are you still happy with that? Good. It's like, damn, dude, just say you don't like it and move on. Just like the video and move on with your life.
Dislike the video.
Like the video, and move on, dude. Interesting that you went that route.
Yeah, dude.
I laugh at
Dude,
those
that-
comments. Man. You think they're hilarious.
Dude, I had that one stalker, dude, that when I hit 1,000, he told me that he was pacing his house at night because he was so pissed that I hit 1,000, that how much I did not deserve it. And I was like, look,
Damn.
you and me both agree, dude. I agree with you on that. But
Dude, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it out right now. What a pathetic loser, dude.
I know,
Spent
dude.
his night going, how dare he get
Once you
subscribed?
put effort into being hateful, it's just gross. I don't like that.
He found my personal Facebook and started messaging me too, and was like,
Oh,
"I would
yeah,
like
they're
to
out there, dude.
apologize to you for the flaw." And I was just like, "Block." I was like, "No, thank
Bro,
Cool,
I'm
you tell
sorry
me
for sending
sick.
you those messages.
I can tell you right now,
you."
dude, those-
Unsubscribe.
I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, and I'm like, all right, maybe. But I'll be honest with you, straight up
Yeah,
block.
what's up, dude?
Like, just block and move on. They're not going to change.
Yeah,
Like, dude, if you having a level of success on a YouTube channel like ruined his night,
yeah.
I thought,
I was
oh,
like,
not a stable
damn.
person. It's not a stable person, dude. Like nobody's
Yeah.
nobody's YouTube channel pisses me off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not enough to go that far. Like, geez.
I was pacing my house in anger that you reached 1,000 subs. That's what he said.
He's like, I
Put him
took a
on, dude. Hey,
voodoo.
send him the link. Send him the link, dude. I want to
Send
talk
them
to
the
him.
link.
And
Send
then
him
the
the
link,
StreamYard
bro.
link. I want to talk to him.
I had another guy one time tell me, he was like, I appreciate that you want to be successful in YouTube, but all of the names and the fact that you use lightsabers and all of it is Lucas Arts property or Lucasfilm property, and so you'll never be successful. He's like, and if you ever start collecting monetization money, I will report you. And I was like,
So messed up.
like, block,
Please,
dude.
can you go find him and tell him that you're doing this stuff?
That's,
Right? Be like,
that's
dude.
projecting, dude. That's such projecting. There are a lot of people who are just straight up jealous, dude. Like that. Like there's a couple haters out there. I got them. They attack you guys too, I'm sure. But it's that thing
Oh,
of
yeah, dude.
it's that thing of like, dude, I don't give a shit, bro. I do this for fun to meet people like you guys and have fun with it. Cause like I don't, you know what I mean? Like it's a hobby.
Yeah, it's like,
Dude,
how
like-
do you enjoy your life with that much toxicity in it? Like, it's just.
It's every hobby,
But they
dude.
don't. But they
Every
don't.
hobby.
That's the thing. Like,
It's every hobby, dude. And again, it goes back to jealousy, straight up jealousy, dude. Like, there are a lot of people who get mad at. I mean, I wouldn't want to be someone like Jeremy's level. Like that's why I'm like, I don't want that kind of like, people coming after me and being
you
like,
gotta appreciate Jeremy's pin pan though, dude. Because if someone's cold to him, he's waiting for it. Like he's like, he's ready to go to war, dude.
well, you know what I mean? What I'm saying is, it's like a sign of like you're doing something right if somebody hates you.
Yeah,
You know what I
no,
mean?
for
Like,
real.
because if you're just enjoying a hobby and enjoying making content for other people to enjoy, where's the harm? Like, where's the negative? Where's the, you know what I mean? Like, if someone's coming in and hating on that shit, then they're just a pathetic loser in my opinion.
And then if you make a video made with facts talking about how a certain company does you dirty, and then you're forever known as that guy. I know how that goes. I have made so many other videos, and my pack store videos by far my highest viewed one. I'm like,
oh, your pack store one.
Yeah,
I think that's the one. I think that's the one we put on in my my cribs video. We put you on there because you looked very like confrontational. Like we wanted you in the corner to be like a firm thing. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
I was pissed in that video.
All your videos, you're really happy, and we were like, nah, we wanted him to be like kind of thugging. You know what
and
I mean?
I feel like that should have been an indicator to people like, yo, this dude's usually hella nice and like approachable, and in this one he's pissed. Like,
well, the people that probably commented on that probably don't watch your channel and just saw that one video.
Dude, I didn't know how much of a cult following the pack store had, dude. I learned the hard way. Like,
there's a following, there's a hey, run and tell that type of area where it's like, you know, oh, someone's shitting on somebody, like let's go watch, and I'm guilty of it with the call out. Yeah. I don't ever comment on that call out page, but I'm refreshing and eating popcorn. Going,
I have purposely avoided all of the Facebook groups with the exception of the ULC. Like, I just
ULC and my pages, my Nerf Herder page is about the only one that I interact with. And the ULC, I actually forget to like post there nowadays. I'll be like, oh shit, I haven't really shown off any of my work there in a bit. But you know,
I notice when you post something on Instagram, you'll go post a bunch over there too at the same time.
I just kind of, but like I drop it on my page because I used to never do the Nerf Herder Customs Facebook page ever. Like I never posted on it for like a long time, and that actually has the most followers. Dude, like a couple people follow me on there. I had no clue. Rexon Around commented on one of my things, and I was like, oh shit.
Elvis left his own stream. What happened?
He's out, dude.
Oh yeah,
he's going straight to the call out.
I don't go in many of the groups at all.
Elvis left his own stream.
Yeah, dude, there's the groups have gotten very toxic, man, and you could say about there are people who say it about it's a bunch of he said she said's all over. You know what I mean? Like there's certain cliques that stay in their area, and that's fine too. There's no harm in that.
I'm banned.
Yeah, man.
Now, so.
Sir Cody applied for ULC and got rejected. What?
Yeah, I was so shocked at that.
You have to be a year old or something like that. Like if you have a fresh Facebook, because that's how they filter out scam trolls or whatever. So is your Facebook?
You probably just made a Facebook.
Somebody get that picture.
I got in on day one of my new Facebook, but I guess
if not, I'm sure. If not, I'm sure talk to Jeremy or whatever. Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy will let you. Yeah.
Or Rob. See, I had to make a new Facebook account at the start of last year, and I was messaging Rob, and he's like, it's not like you're a rando new guy who's just coming in. He's like,
yeah,
there can be exceptions. It's like,
yeah. There was I'm not on. I think I'm still on some pages, but I've just unfollowed, so I don't. Because at one point, also my feed was just lightsabers, and I was like, "There's too many groups.
Yeah,
like I need to like see other things." So I unfollowed like the big ones. Like I think I'm still in the vault. I just don't follow it.
I'm definitely not in the vault.
I left the vault too. Yeah,
I was banned.
How do they not know that profile pic?
Dude. Message Jeremy.
I got banned from the vault.
Message Jeremy and be like, yo, whatever.
Yeah. Banned from the vault. Then the Saber Forge group. If you post anything that is so much as promotional for anything not Saber Forge, you're banned from that.
Yeah.
A few others that I've just thought of more recently and went to search. I can't find
groups where I was
banned from them. Yeah, ULC is basically ULC and occasionally the lightsaber market, but like a lot of the groups are quiet compared to say 2 years ago. There's not as much post in general. There's a lightsaber Discord, which is pretty active.
Dude, I found out I have a whole hate group on Discord. I've never even been on Discord before. It was hilarious.
Me too.
In the lightsaber, thread, I've not seen any of you guys names pop up in it. There's
Yeah,
definitely
the owner of the pack store, his name's Aaron. He made a whole like hate group in Discord
he's got
for
his,
me.
he's got his own. He's got his own Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another Discord group run by another Aaron that, doesn't like me very much.
Dude. Benji doesn't like you very much, dude.
The
I
Discord
don't.
page
Who are you talking about?
Reddit.
Just immediately. I don't like whoever we're talking about. Who is it?
Carter.
Don't get me started on Carter, dude. Don't get me started on him. We had a stream, dude. We were hanging out, and he just bailed. He was like, "I don't like Benji." Click, and I was like, "Oh."
Is it because
Okay.
his name? Is it because his name starts with C? Because there seems to, I think got a trend going here.
I think it's out of jealousy. I think he's jealous of me.
It
is.
Chelsea.
Is it the facial hair?
Maybe. Well, Carter's.
I
I mean,
think-
that's a thick beard Carter's got now.
I'll tell you what it was. It was whenever we were on the ride for the Millennium Falcon, and I straight did the dad squat on it. Like I put one leg up and I leaned into him, dude, and I put all I had on his shoulder, and he was just like, "I'll never be this kind of animal." You know what I mean? And I was like, "Not with that attitude," and that's when things changed. You know what I mean? So now he's trying to fight back, dude, and there can only be one type of alpha in this relationship. So
Carter, this sounds like a you problem.
I try to tell him all the time, dude. I'm like, "It's not me, it's you, dude." Like straight up.
He extended the olive branch. You didn't take it, like a literal olive branch on your shoulder.
All I tried to do was help him. I was trying to teach him how to get back out there and just, slay the ladies. I was like, "Here's what you got to do, man. You got to strut in front of them." And he was just like, "Please don't." And I was like, "Show him what you got, Carter." And then sure enough, dude, looks like my advice paid off. And do I get to thank you?
Technically, I'm gonna give props to Jesse because Jesse
I'm about to say, dude,
suggested
I'm giving
lightsaber-
a lot more props to Jesse.
the lightsaber picture totally
the lightsaber
works.
picture and
Yes.
the howdy.
Yes.
The howdy
What, dude?
works, dude. The howdy worked.
What's
Jesse
the
and I were both giving him you know what? Jesse did a great
The
job.
howdy worked.
We were talking. So Elvis, one night we were talking, right? And I was just saying, like, I'm super thankful I'm married, and like because I would have zero knowledge on how to flirt now. Like if I had to get back out there. And so Jesse was like, you hit him. I was like, back in my day when I would, I've been with my wife for 10 years, So I'm like, when I, gorgeous or like, just like the lines back then, And Jesse's like, no, you hit him with the howdy now. And I was like, a howdy? Like I doubted this man. I was like, a howdy? What is that?
Dude,
It works, bro. It works.
I was like, "Show her your YouTube
It
channel."
works,
Dude,
dude.
lean into it.
I've seen it firsthand.
It works. Hang on.
Howdy.
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 He's gonna try it. Look, there we go. Howdy, dude. Ooh,
HOWDY.
What are you doing?
With you, and if you want to be extra, use the fucking emoji.
Yeah,
with the
use the
cowboy hat.
emoji with the cowboy hat.
Yep.
That's what I did.
Where's that one?
Somewhere. I
cute.
don't know. You got Android? Yeah, you do.
Have I done it?
Yeah,
correctly?
Yep. There you go.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
Howdy.
there you go.
Howdy. She's gonna be like, and you're from Australia? Yeah, that's. She's gonna be like, what? We got a Texan here?
Yeah, she'd
Dude,
be
that's
like,
when you do
today.
you offer her the kiss from down under, dude. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Say, "Hey, baby, you want the kiss from down under?" And she's like,
Oh,
"Well, you got
Benji.
Australia." What, dude? You don't use that to your full advantage. That's on you, dude.
This.
You guys think that I got all these beautiful women off looks alone? I mean, this looks good, but the humor and the confidence is the number one key, dude.
This looks good, he said.
I've gotten with a lot of chicks, and people are like, "Who's your friend?" And I'm like, you think that? I came with her.
I brought her.
I'm dating this thing.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
I don't know what you're talking about there.
Saber picture for your profile and a howdy.
Ah!
You're
One
muted,
step
dude.
ahead. Let's check it out. Let's check it out again.
Wait, so you used a saber picture in a dating app? Is that what it
Oh,
is?
shit, look at that.
Look here,
Oh
dude.
my god, dude.
Yes, I'll show you.
Saber
I'll
picks
show
work,
There
dude.
you go,
I'll show
dude.
you which picture I use as well.
That's the.
Damn,
That's
he
it right
has
there,
a-
dude.
He has a picture of it, dude.
I said, give them to him like this, dude.
The odds are good. The odds are really good.
Look at the
for that.
Dude, you're-
stretch on that, dude.
Your dad beard is like full force
Look.
in that picture too.
Look,
Dude.
this is the Saber picture I used.
How beautiful they are, dude.
Yes, Carter.
Yeah. Fuck Carter, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
perfect.
That's the Saber picture
Ah,
I
that's a good
used.
one.
See, that's the one I used, and you know what the result was? I'll show you the result.
He's now married.
Take him down. We don't need to see that. Take him down, dude. This is the result. This is the
him
result that he
down,
got.
dude.
This is the result.
This
This is the result. There it is, dude. There's the result.
Oh man, you got a
Look how
cute
happy
you,
he is,
Carter. Way to
dude.
go.
See, and that's the result.
Look at this man is in a relationship now.
Yeah, the result, dude.
Bravo,
Howdy.
Carter.
Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that, dude.
So proud of you, dude.
You're welcome, bro.
So we're not saying keep it down now anymore, huh?
Yeah, Ben,
Keep
Ben,
it
that,
down, dude.
Keep it down. Keep it
Keep it
down.
Keep
that
it
advice
down.
you're giving Carter and the Falcon there. You got good odds there. You got 50-50 chance. 50-50 chance she's going home with you. 50-50 chance that she's going to slap you in the balls and sexual harassment charges. I like those odds.
That's the kind of meat.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's the kind of
say.
meat I like to get in the cage with. You know what I'm saying?
What's
Yeah.
up?
Oh,
Hey.
yeah.
Sorry, I didn't see
what's
that.
up?
Hey.
The peanut butter.
Howdy.
Howdy.
See, he knows what he's
Perfect.
doing.
Works.
How do I
Perfect.
private message him?
You gotta hit him with the howdy.
Got it.
Perfect.
Dude, hit him with the howdy.
Yeah, put
Come
that
on,
on
PB.
shirt.
Where is it?
What up, Sir Peanut Butter?
I'm just chilling with you guys.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude. See, look what I ended up with, dude. Look at my date, dude. Look at her. Picture.
God,
Jim.
dude, that's amazing. Those pictures are so good, dude.
Dude, he's passed out in the back seat. He's
When
passed
you
out in
did the
back seat.
weekend at Bernie's picture or whatever with him like that, oh, dude, that one killed me too. Yes, dude. That is
Dude, I
so
put Jesse
good.
and I in there too at one point. Look at that. Look at that, dude. That's how you do it.
Saw that one.
Bro.
Focus up, dude.
I just went there like 2 days ago.
Oh my god, I forgot about the Kashyyyk Cheeks video.
Cheeks,
dude.
That guy next to me looked at me with so disappointment. I said, "What? You don't see that ass? Like, dude, like, get out of here, bro."
The thing be
Like, I
thanking,
have-
bro.
I have a picture of that. Let me pull it up.
Elvis, was there a plan for this stream, or is it sort of?
We did have a plan, dude, and it was
No,
to
the plan
show.
was just to put this together, and I was going to ask Zach questions about Mace Windu, and like, I don't know. It was
Here, dude.
impromptu.
4 hours later.
Hold on, bro.
It's been a minute.
This is what it was all about here, dude.
Oh, I think I deleted that.
This is what it's
Yeah,
all about.
yeah,
Oh
right
my
there.
Bro, do you know what's funny about that video? So like,
That made somebody mad. It was like, look at all of our
Yeah, dude,
favorites.
people were
Dude.
pissed at that.
People were like, "Oh yeah," and then it ends on Carter's shorts, dude. Look at his shorts and his thighs, man.
What you
bro,
hiding in
I
there,
was so
Can't tell you,
depressed that
dude.
day. Dude, I was so depressed that day. Freaking- And you guys send me, so like I opened that video, right? And I'm thinking this is like a super touching video you guys are sending, like, look at all of our sabers, wish you're here, dude. And then it zooms into that, dude. I just started dying laughing. I was like,
That
oh my god.
sleepy bitch back there, dude. Jeremy slept every chance he got.
The guy probably.
You know what's
had
funny?
300 hooks on the way there. Give him a break.
I think I do remember Jeremy saying, like, whoever falls asleep first, game's on, or like fair is fair.
We were talking so much shit and never did anything. No, nobody
No.
ever did. It was very.
Oh, no, look, I do still have the picture.
Y'all did stuff to me. I just didn't move.
You did stuff to
I was
yourself, bro. You were so. What's up?
There's them Kashyyyk cheeks.
Nah, dude, the first
Oh,
time
the
we came
video?
to my bedroom with lightsabers.
I have the picture of it still, dude. Look at that thing.
Here, look. Here's the video. Hold on.
That thing be
Look
thanking,
at
bro.
that thing, dude.
You got dumpy.
Cheat
Those
sheet.
two sheets.
Dude, that's a
it.
better angle.
I love the end. The end. I go, oh my god.
Look at this. The sheet cheeks, dude. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And then that guy next to me was like, "Excuse me," and I was like, "Dude, excuse me. Look at that ass. Look at that chewy ass."
Are you allowed to go back there as a group?
Say what?
Are you allowed to go back there as a group, or is that now forbidden?
No, you could go there. That's not like you're not like behind anything. You could physically just see the
No,
rear
I
end.
mean, are you as a collective of people allowed to go there together again, or are they banned that permanently?
They only
Oh,
banned
no,
Carter.
yeah.
Carter's the only one who got banned.
No, we could all go. Yeah.
Carter's not
No,
banned.
dude, I
you
got
just need-
banned.
We
you
didn't
just
get in
need
trouble.
the Guardian to go with him.
No, we didn't get in trouble.
Dude, this is my
Cody,
favorite.
Those cushy cheeks.
This is my favorite though.
And his safari hat, dude.
Oh, yeah, the Cribs one.
Oh,
I love when
Here.
I love when you're talking about the art on the wall. Like, yeah, this art is so great. They're really into accuracy or whatever, and like Ray's holding like a red lightsaber or something.
No, it was orange. Like they,
It was, yeah, it was a totally different
Darth
lightsaber and
Vader,
everything.
all of like Darth Vader was like orange and green. Where it's like they could have just used blue. Like I don't
Yeah,
know, it's
that's
weird.
it.
Their color choice was weird. Yeah, Cody's screaming.
Oh my god, dude. He literally looks like he had a stroke in that picture, bro.
That's real.
It was an AI generated
real.
like Lando picture that looked like a freaking crazy Hills Have
He,
Eyes.
he,
looking
Keenan
dude.
ran it through the AI generator like 6 times, and that's what came out.
Yeah, dude.
Cole,
One of my
Cole is
favorite.
forever the GOAT, dude, for that picture.
That's a good one.
It's so perfect, dude.
Dude, I loved whenever we were leaving, we were all went our separate ways. We started making those memes where it was like what we were missing.
Dude, it's sad. It's hard
Dude,
when
that
it's
one-
over.
And then I made. I don't remember that one.
The Lando
It's
one.
the Lando picture. But my favorite one that I did was. I can't show most of these. I'll get Carter in trouble.
I
dude.
can't show most of these, dude.
Those are the pictures I took. of
Taco
Carter
San
after I
Miguel
fell asleep.
too.
Oh yeah. The
Taco
taco
San Miguel
place.
too. Taco place.
Nobody else has had it yet. You're the only
I didn't
one.
see that one. Let me blow you up.
It's a taco place by me.
Okay.
I've learned that you can put anything on YouTube as long as you put tutorial or instructional in the title.
How
Look at that,
to?
dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
one.
that was pretty cool when you did that.
Look at that. I just screenshot from like when they were because they're together or whatever.
Yeah. And Carter's in one too.
Dude, I can't wait
Yeah.
to go to Galaxy's Edge with like Star Wars people. That's gonna be.
Yeah.
It's a
can't-
yeah.
Can't show them. Look at that dude. Grounded.
Carter.
Look at Carter. I can't show you the context of the conversation on those ones, but $100,000, Carter. We started at $1 million.
I heard 10K. That was
Yeah,
the last
it-
I heard from
it
him.
went
No,
down to
10K was not true.
That's me-
The
that's me looking at
$100,000 is
Carter.
true.
It went down
That's
to
me
10K.
looking at Carter going, $10,000, Carter. I was so disappointed. I said, $10,000. Go to your room. Just standing in bath. We were like in the hot tub 20 minutes earlier.
Leon from Jarvis Junker and I were planning. We've been planning since last year to come to Celebration 2024.
Yeah.
That's fucking ruined.
Yeah. You're not going to 23?
Nah,
Yeah.
nah, it's too expensive.
Where's
UK
24?
is really expensive to
Mhm.
come from Australia.
Yeah.
And like, there's not much else there that we want to see. Whereas in America, there's just other things that we want to do
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah.
Where's 2024 going to be at? Does anybody
There's
know?
not.
There isn't
they're
one.
not doing
There's
it.
no 2024 now, and they're not live streaming 2023 at all.
Wow.
Yeah.
I hate Star
Why?
Wars.
I don't know. Nobody
So
knows.
they're not doing one next year?
No, they're not doing one next year.
Fuck this, I'm going to
There's-
TrekCon.
They're skipping it, and they're doing 2025.
I'm going to TrekCon instead.
I really hope it's still in Orlando.
That's bullshit, dude.
If they do
That'd be
25
nice.
in Orlando, that I'll definitely go to that one.
Orlando's only 6 hours for me. I would be all right with that.
That's what we're
Pick up on the way,
playing
dude.
now. Well,
Y'all,
It's gonna
y'all
work
fly,
out a year.
fly and ride with me, dude.
Yeah, Florida would be ideal for me. That's only 3 hours from me. Wait, Orlando's only. Oh yeah, it's more north.
Yeah, it's 6 hours from here to Orlando, apparently, which I
That's
didn't know.
crazy.
I thought it was further, but it's 9 hours from me to you.
Yeah.
it's 28 hours from here.
Flight's 28
Oh, the
hours for
flight?
you to get to Orlando.
It's a lot.
Jesus.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Just do a boat, dude. Just get on a boat, dude.
Is that one flight, like one trip, or is that with layovers and stuff?
No, there's a couple of layovers. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
There's nothing
'Cause-
direct.
Oh man.
It's taken me 20 hours just to get to London or
Ugh.
Yeah.
to Glasgow.
Do they fly the reverse direction that the Earth's turning? Like, I don't understand. Like, how can it take that long? Like, like if you just went up in the air for 24 hours, wouldn't you be back in Australia? Like, how does
Yeah,
it take
that's pretty
28
wild,
to get
dude.
somewhere?
I mean,
I don't know how that works.
Don't try and talk that
it's,
sort of shit here. We don't know. We don't.
I mean, there's a lot of ocean, dude. There's a lot of miles of ocean.
But you're right. If you jumped up in the air for that long, then yeah, you should technically land in the same spot 24 hours later.
Crazy.
But I guess you
That's
sort of
amazing. I remember
Science.
Lewis
Science,
Black,
bitch.
the comedian. He said, "I was once hired to do a gig in New Zealand, I think he said, and they tell me it's beautiful, but I couldn't tell you because after being on a flight for 28 hours, anything
Yeah.
looks beautiful." Like, like he's like, once you're done watching the in-flight movie, you still have 26 hours to go.
Yeah.
I'd fly
Yeah, that's
28.
brutal.
I'd fly 28 hours to go see Carter, but he's playing all the time.
He's playing all the time.
What else?
Playing, dude.
What else is there to do in USA? Like we
Waffle House?
celebrate.
You could rob places.
Waffle House, rob places. You
Could
can
we
fight.
witness some? Could we
anywhere.
witness a high school massacre? Because we don't have those here. So
Dude, sadly, yeah, just give it time. The
isn't there
shootings.
like one? Don't you have like one a week? Like a shooting somewhere like
I don't
once a
know.
week?
Not
I don't watch
Honestly,
the news, but yeah,
one-
there's a lot of
one-
crazy shit that happens.
One year there was quite a bit of that shit, like straight up. You're not wrong, but I feel like it hasn't in a while. Don't get me started on this MK Ultra like CIA mind washing shit, because that. Where's Zach? MK Ultra never stopped, dude. They're
You know what? I'd
testing-
actually like to go to the Saberforge store. Not to buy anything. I just want to kind of see it because it looks
Look
cool.
at it.
I went in it once about 6 years ago.
It's Portland, right?
Yeah, it's in Oregon City. I had my cousin lived like 10 minutes from there, which was crazy because I went with my dad on. He traveled a lot for business, and we went to Seattle and then like around the areas and went up to Washington, like almost right to the Canadian border. And then at one point during the week, we took like a 2-hour drive to visit my brother, who was outside of Seattle. And then we went to Oregon City, which was like another little drive away from him. But that my uncle and cousin was literally, I was like, hey, while I'm here, I need to like just go into town for like an hour. I just walked around the store. It was cool.
Could you imagine living 10 minutes away from the Saberforge store? Waiting
And back
6
then, too, it
months-
was like-
waiting
that was-
6 months for your Saber, get a shipping notification, it takes another week.
You can't walk out with product. Like you can buy like cover
Wait,
tech
really?
clips and t-shirts.
Sure.
They don't have anything for sale in the store. I don't
Really?
think I
Oh.
believe that's.
Maybe they've
I
got
believe that's what it was.
the LGT they've got now, I think you can.
Yeah, they probably. Yeah.
They the Saberforge may have changed that, but I think from what I remembered was because I mean I didn't buy anything. I think I might have got a T-shirt and like sticker or just some random shit. But I went in there and like tested out all the sabers, and they had like the sabers go around the whole wall. You know, when you go in there at a kiosk. I didn't see Philip Isherwood or whatever who owns it. I didn't see him, but there was a guy who was working the desk, and he was super nice and cool. And like, this was a long time ago before I ever even really was doing much other than my own install here and there. And yeah, dude, it was. I don't think you could buy anything at the time. I think all the stuff is displayed there, for people to look at, and then like order it online because they don't have like an inventory of a lot of that to replace it. You know what I mean? Like if you could just go down the street and buy it instead of waiting forever, then they'd have to constantly have a restock going. So
Yeah.
I think it's more of like a shipment comes in, they send those out. So.
I'm going to call your story out there and say that's bullshit. You went in there for install advice, didn't you?
No, I did not. I went in there to strut, dude. I kicked the doors open. I said, "Do you know who I am?" I said, "Do you know who the fuck I am? I'm Carter Phillips, dude." And I'm here to, and I just started knocking over displays. I pulled my pants down and I shit on that counter, dude. And I said,
6 years
"Remember
ago.
this name, Blue Mamba."
Remember this name.
He would have only been 10.
He probably was 10 years old back then. He turned, dude. This was 6-7 years ago. How old were you 6-7 years ago, Carter?
14.
I was 14, dude. So no, he's got to be like at least 7.
You know you weren't.
I was like 25 years old, 26 years old.
How old are all you guys now?
I'm 30.
Like 16. 15 or 16.
Oh, you
Yeah.
were 15 or 16?
Yeah, that would make sense.
Still is.
Because you're 23 right now?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm 27, dude.
You're not.
Bitch, you shut the fuck up, dude.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. You're right. I'll be 36 this month.
Nice.
No, this is it, dude. That's as far as I go.
Where's it go?
I'm 27 in a month.
Damn, I'm older than you? What the fuck?
People are always shocked. Like, you know, Leon from Jarvis Junkyard. He's only 28.
Okay.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I thought he was kind of my age.
I know Cal's younger than me.
Cal's
Yeah,
not
no, I
old
feel
either.
old.
Yeah, he's like, I think he's 29 or 28 or 29.
Yo, Sir PB, how old are you?
I'm 30.
What's up, dude?
Okay. So, yeah, what's up, bro?
Sometimes people, I had someone who thought I was in my 40s, and I was like,
Oh man, I'm the old guy on this stream.
All the same babies.
How old are you?
I'll be 40 this year.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah, dude.
Babies, what's up, dude? See, he knows how to talk. Throwing that out there. That's what you do, dude. You strut up and you say, "What's up, babies?"
No,
How
he's
much?
saying that we're all babies because of our age.
Oh, I thought he was saying that we were all okay. All right. Well, I'm saying it. You guys are a bunch of hot babes. Yo, where's Zach?
I miss Zach.
He left, dude.
He's down, dude.
He's like, fuck y'all.
Dude, I always every
That
time
boy's
I'm like
23.
every time I'm like 23. Every time I'm like, yeah, I'm 35 or whatever. Some people are like, they either don't believe it,
Damn.
or they're just like, you're still young. And I'm like, dude, why? Oh, I'm not. I'm a middle-aged man.
there's some pretty big age gaps in here. There's some guys in the 65-year-olds and shit in the community.
Yeah.
We don't seem to have very many like teenagers though, like in groups at all. Like,
Well, it's an expensive hobby.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's not many teenagers dropping cash or learning how to
I didn't
do
have
it.
money when I was a teenager. I didn't have money in my fucking early 20s either.
I remember I saved up for so long and bought my Hasbro, the Force FX removable blade Anakin.
Hmm.
That thing was like $160, and it took me like 6 months to save up for this thing.
Yeah.
And I got it anyways.
Yeah,
the first wheel
I learned
kit
how
I
to.
got, I think, was only 330, and that was like a huge commitment to spend.
Yeah.
That I was like, $330 on this? Am I really gonna do this?
That's how I was with Grogu.
Yeah.
Grogu's like 275 or 250, and I was like,
Grogu
I
was
don't
about
know.
Grogu worked out to like $450 US here in Australia after taxes and shit.
Hmm.
And then my dog got my first one, got into my office, and
Yeah, and then you were gonna repaint it, right?
yeah, it's still sitting there.
You're doing like the Darth Maul version or something.
Yeah, like an evil Grogu, yeah.
Yeah.
Never did, but yeah, see, like the biggest thing I did in one hit was definitely
Thank
that
you,
over
Carter.
one. That thing was crazy.
I think I want to get mine modded to be posable.
Have you seen like some of the repaint that people are doing?
What?
Are you all in the hyperdrive?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a guy who's just on a repaint of his.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen it.
Oh, very good. Yeah, he's just put the articulated arms.
Yeah, I want to do that. And yeah, I remember everybody was complaining about the cheeks being like too red when they first came
Oh,
out.
the cheeks, dude. His Kashyyyk cheeks.
Cheeks, dude. Oh my god.
Like, even the green color's not right.
That guy was so disappointed in me.
It's very light, right?
I
Yeah.
think it's different. It's very different in different lighting, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just on a repaint of his. This thing it looks way different.
Huh.
It was basically like that one time
I just hate that his
Jesse was
head's looking up
disappointed
like this.
Carter.
He's
Huh?
down by his side.
It's like that one time Jesse was disappointed. He goes, Benji.
That'd be super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like the neck to be more posable because I'd rather have him look straight than up.
Were you there for that, Zach? Were you hanging out with that?
No, I think it was just
I
us
said-
three.
I said something. We watched
What
the video where some girl crushed a watermelon in her thighs, and I said something
No.
that was just
No, it was something
stupid.
Oh yeah, you said
it something else?
shit. No, it was something
I said
you
something. I said something really like just me being dumb to trying to make Carter laugh,
Yeah.
and we laughed more at the fact that Jesse was just disappointed because Benji, like just like shaking his head, and Carter and I were dying laughing. It was just something. It wasn't
I
even
think
that
I've
bad.
heard Jesse tell you that before, though, too. Honestly, that sounds like something I've heard before.
Jack, you know what I love about this Ben Solo hilt, dude?
What's up, dude?
There's the button here, and then there's just nothing right here.
There's just nothing on that second
There's
one. I
just
know it's
nothing.
Is it only one
hilarious,
button?
dude. Yeah, dude. What's
Yeah,
funny
you
is that's
button
an
here.
old school Dark Wolf. Like that was from like when Dark Wolf first released that hilt.
Yeah,
That's the funny thing.
it's a very interesting hilt.
It
Or at
is.
least
Very interesting shape.
Would you put it anywhere?
Huh?
Would you put it
Would you
anywhere?
put it anywhere?
Would I put it anywhere? Like
for
on display?
$10,000, dude.
For $10,000?
Not necessarily in display, dude.
Which side first?
All right, let's all chill out, dude. Let's all simmer down.
One side, just one's gonna cost more, dude. So just think of the money, dude. Think of the money.
We could switch it to the silver pommel if you want. If that helps you make your decision.
In all
I'll send
honesty,
you,
dude.
I'll send you this to warm up with.
If I had to pick one out of my collection, yeah, it'd be that one.
Bad, dude.
Just shove up your
We
hit 3 hours live. I think
I'll give somebody a.
Elvis is like,
No, we
"We're
just got
done."
started.
Let's
We
do it.
just
Let's
got
do it.
started, Elvis.
I
Let's
see
do an
where the
Obi-Wan.
conversation's
Obi-Wan
going. I just don't want it to be live.
Oh my
Obi-Wan Pommel with
god.
spikes.
Dude,
Jesus Christ.
whoever's watching this live is already in too deep, which is exactly where that hilt's gonna end up for the right price, Carter. You know what I'm saying?
Natural,
How much?
natural weathering, dude.
How much?
Let's go.
Well, I'm cutting the YouTube live. Anyone in the comments, feel free to hit me up on
Luke's
Instagram
pommel
and I'll
would
add you in. We can
be
keep
very
going.
nice, too.
But hey, thanks for
Luke's
hanging out.
pommel ain't that
Obi-Wan's
bad,
Pommel,
but
though,
it's
episode
got
1.
the try
That's
ring
the
still
one.
on it.
Elvis, just cut it. Just that's not gonna
Obi-Wan's
stop.
Pommel.